joke about us being late. Well, guess what? No.
We do that every time because we're always late. So there.
We weren't even that late this time.
We were, as the saying goes, 2 minutes late, made famous by Jay in his epic Christmas Carol. Anyway, hello everybody. I'm Felshin, and we're gonna do some more Franz Slamen. I got an Ark here. Say hello.
Oh, yes, that's me. Hello.
And
Hi.
we have
Hey,
it. Oh,
yes.
he's still doing it. Okay, that's.
Hey.
Look, stick to
Hello.
the script, Jay.
No, sorry, hi.
Jay.
Oh, yes, what? I thought you were going to have instructions.
God, stick. We
I don't have my
practiced
script,
this.
man.
We
This-
practiced.
I
Man,
spilled
feel-
soda on it!
Oh my god.
Man, we should just. Can we start over this
Oh
stream?
my
Can we
God.
start over this stream? This time?
Also,
Let's just stop the stream. Good night, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah,
Welcome
we've
back,
done it,
everybody.
dude.
This is Hiveswap. Hello.
and Hannah.
I'm also here.
All right.
Cool.
So let's go ahead and get started. As you probably
I'm into
know, we are gonna do episode Diaz of
Which we didn't get to last time because
Because it didn't come out.
it didn't come out on time, so we just read Homestuck instead.
Yeah,
It's
so
fine, the chat.
Yeah.
Honestly, no complaints.
It was a
fuck
good
you,
time.
what Pumpkin Studio? You know you didn't release your game on time. We went and we read your other source material.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That'll show 'em.
And also, when's part 2 of Hiveswap?
Please.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
like for fucking real. Come on.
Look, we all know that episode 2 of Hiveswap's not going to come out until Andrew Hussey finally burns all of the money he's ever gotten, and that takes a long time.
Nah,
He's
there's
only
actually
one
a
man.
there's actually a big extenuating circumstances.
Oh, yeah.
Behind the Hiveswap situation. It's actually a sad story. You should look into it if you're interested.
Yeah,
but
it involves
volume-
like
volume 10.
acquisitions and people getting fired and shit. So
Yeah,
anyway,
let's
that's not what
get,
we're here
let's
for.
not get to it.
Nah.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, volume 10 of Faraway Lands and Nearby Pals. So I'm going to read the introduction. I have no idea where we're going to go from there because we had a bit of a confusion about who's going to do what, but you've been lucky enough to acquire a bounty of friendship since you arrived on this planet. But there's still an emptiness nestled right in the crook of your heart's atria. Maybe making one more friend will fix it.
Only one?
Only one. Maybe this next one will expand inside your chest like a sponge in the bath, pushing out all your sadness, loneliness, and insecurities. After all, number 20's the charm. All right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Is that a motherfucking joke?
What the
Actually, I think
fuck?
that's a Fist of the North Star reference, but it's
Is this bug person from Mary and the Witch's Flower? Character name. Isn't there a character with that exact name? Zebedee?
Oh yeah,
Isn't
yeah,
there a
that was
character-
the gardener.
Isn't that the gardener's name?
Yeah,
well,
that
that's
is the gardener's
kind of
name.
funny
Good
because this guy's a
remembering.
beekeeper. So,
Ah!
but we're gonna start over here with Togeery
Yeah.
because we actually
Okay.
know who's gonna be voicing this one, and also so we
Uh-huh.
don't have to keep looking at this.
Okay, cool.
Hannah or Ark, one of y'all read.
I'll do it. In an utterly unsurprising turn of events, the knight finds you trolling Eternia in search of, well, trolls. The friendly type, preferably, although you've been known to work wonders with hostile folks, too. It's true. Your current hunting ground appears to be a primitive teal neighborhood.
A primitive teal neighborhood?
Primarily teal neighborhood. Sorry, that's bad.
Racist.
Wow, which suits you fine. Teals live relatively comfortably and are usually only mildly disdainful of you. This strikes you as a good place to search for companionship. You've got another pressing concern, though. A faint glow far on the horizon, which suggests that the sun will be rising soon. A couple hours from now, at most. Nights on Eternia seem to last forever, but when the daylight hits, it hits hard. Like a truck. And the truck is on fire. And the fire is nuclear fusion. And the truck is a star!
Oh my god.
Glad to see we made that full circle.
Point is, you're not in the mood for another sunburn. You better snag a buddy before it's too late.
You there, hornless thing.
Horn? Oh. Speak of the devil, you whip around and spot a troll boy with a stylish hat and a sword sheathed behind his back. His clothes are a little shabby, but he carries himself with a rigid, composed air. The narration's gonna be all over the place in terms of tone today. There we go. This is Mega Man?
It really sounds like it. I think
Sounds like Mega Man.
It may exactly be that.
It's not Mega Man. It's definitely that would be illegal, but
Illegal.
Yeah.
illegal.
Save it for later.
But fine. What are you? Some kind of mutant troll? Or another sentient creature?
Dear fucking God, please tell me his quirk isn't that he pronounces L's like Japanese L's.
Don't do it. Don't.
I don't think that.
Oh.
I thought it was like one of those like dash like things you do before programming.
For
Maybe?
commenting out
Perhaps.
lines? Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. But...
Either way, he's a weeb. Definitely the latter, you say, unless you would prefer the former, in which case you're that, actually. But mutants, you learn, are not particularly well liked on this planet.
Oh, it's supposed to be a sword slash? Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
And oh, right.
An alien. I won't have to cull you then. Not immediately, at least. You don't appear to be a cull-on-site species. Lucky for you, I won't have to lose my blade. And lucky for me to have found a potential comrade. I know what you seek.
Oh shit, he can read our minds.
Is he a weeb?
Yeah,
Yes!
absolutely. Yeah, yes.
Super
Definitely.
weeb.
Shelter and
Yes.
friendship. Shelter and friendship. Not necessarily in that order. You're about to speak up, but he's already moving on.
You seek the meeting place of Eastern Ontarian Fine Art Academy Appreciation Society
Well-
program.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! It's Anime Club.
No, it's not.
Is this guy a weeb? Allow me to invite you to Weeb Club. Yep, he's a
Oh
weeb.
my God.
Weeb Society.
I love him.
Or as some less cultured souls would call it,
Yes, I was right. Holy crap! I
The,
was
um,
right. I was
the
very
anime,
right.
the anime club. Come
This guy's
back.
just going straight up fucking what is it, Genshiken? Yeah, Genshiken on us.
Oh, a club! Well, back home, teachers used to go on and on about how clubs were a wonderful place to meet new friends. You didn't really believe it back then, because it wasn't true, but maybe things are different here on Alternia.
I'm pretty sure everybody out of the four of us has been a part of an anime club.
I was
I have
president
found one!
for like a month. You confidently assert that yes, absolutely, we are all part of the animes.
Oh,
We
right.
are all here for the animes.
Dirty weeb.
Good. I feared I was going to have to cancel tonight's meeting due to no-shows, but now it can proceed as scheduled. Follow me.
Not only is it anime club, but it's an anime club nobody actually wants to go to.
That's so sad.
He gestures towards his hive and begins to stride confidently towards it. But then he rethinks it, pausing to look back at you.
Wait. Subs or
Okay, we're getting
Okay,
too
all
real in
right,
here.
I know the
right
answer. We know the answer. We know it.
So
Click
let's
it.
do the wrong
Up,
answer.
up.
Oh.
Both are good is definitely gonna piss him off.
Yeah. That one's definitely wrong.
His expression immediately sours. A look you're all too familiar with. If you had a mouse, you'd be frantically scrolling the wheelboards to roll back time and make a new choice. You know you can do that, false Shane. I figured that out recently. But you live in the real world where you have to face the consequences of your god awful anime opinion.
Take care. You have no conviction. The Anime Club is a sanctuary for those of strong will and finely honed arguments, not a shelter for cowardly peasants.
Peasants.
What peasants? What debate can come from a psychomantic totality as yourself?
Psychophantic?
Are we still?
Sycophantic toady?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, alright, yeah.
Yeah, toadie's a word that you call people.
Did we change the name of the stream, by the way?
Yeah. On it. Sorry.
Oh. How are you going to stimulate my intellect?
Well,
Well, you begin to sputter in protest. You're plenty stimulating. You got a pretty long list of friends who you've stimulated in all kinds of ways.
Oh.
Platonic ones, mostly. You know, there was Skilla, you know. But he's not having any of it.
Yeah, that's mine.
There are other anime fans in the city. Perhaps their gatherings will be more your level.
Oh.
Farewell.
wow.
No.
Oh my god.
That's so anime. Boys, I have an incredible discovery to share.
What?
Huh.
They added Friend Sim to the game categories list on Twitch.
Finally!
Yay! Finally!
Jesus Christ, took him long enough, right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my wa no daru.
What?
Somebody translate this and please tell me it says pathetic. That would be amazing.
Yeah, something like that.
Anyway,
That's
Yeah.
fun.
well, I'm
Well,
glad.
we knew.
I believe translated it says pathetic. Yes.
Good. We also knew the second incorrect answer, so let's go ahead and do that now.
Alrighty.
Wait, did we say it?
Yeah, it's right
Yeah.
here.
Oh, okay, good. So Dubs then.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Fuck!
Perfect.
We have to scroll back.
You like
Perfect.
Dubs?
A fellow.
Are we doing subs then?
I
Are you-
thought.
Are you changing your mind? Yeah, it's entertaining how wrong you are. But even the greatest of Altarian philosophizers require sparring opponents on the battlefield of the intellect.
Of the intellect, not of
Yes.
intellect.
He's me, therefore he channels me.
He is Jay.
To challenge your assumptions with my superior logic and taste will be a fulfilling task.
Fulfilling.
Yes. Call me Ian.
Nope. I think we were right in being wrong last time.
Well, now we're too
too
far
far
down this
in.
path. We gotta take it. Damn it. Not really a reaction you were hoping for, but you'd say anything to get into someone's hive, so you'll take it.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh
Wow.
Oh my god. It's
Um,
like walking into Falshane's house.
Wow.
Hey! You shut your goddamn mouth. I don't have that
Hey,
much
you
weeb
do.
shit.
Hey,
Yes, you do.
Not.
recognize that guy.
Oh, it
You
does.
don't have the pillows. You
Uh,
don't have the pillows. I'll let you have that.
Did I read that last line?
Uh,
I don't know if I read that last line.
Hold on. Is it this
Okay.
way? There you go.
Togeery invites you into his hive with a sweeping bow, and you step into the foyer.
My god, it's Togeery.
What? The hive looked normal from the outside, normal by troll standards at least, but the inner decor has an entirely different vibe to it. It reminds you of Japanese architecture.
Oh, he's got the the ruby frog sword from Homestuck.
Oh shit, that's the Rubitar, look at that.
Yeah, neat. I just realized that was there.
Cool.
Huh.
Togeery takes off his sandals before entering the next room like a huge weave. You take your shoes off too, if you fucking had any.
It's
As-
Togeery.
Togeery? Okay,
It's Togeery.
I'll remember that then. You get to decide how your name's pronounced. As you step into his living room, you are assaulted, not literally, thankfully, by an absolute smorgasbord of merchandise. This place looks like someone did a Gorogle search for otaku collection and opened the first results. Posters and scrolls adorn every inch of wall available, and the inches of wall that aren't available are blocked by shelves containing all sorts of DVDs, manga, and other sorts of media.
Porn.
Not necessarily unincluded from the first two subsets. On a large glass shelving unit near the room's exits, you spy a veritable cornucopia of anime figurines, most of which seem to be in varying states of undress. You would like to describe it as a tasteful nudity, but you would also like to describe yourself as the most popular person on Alternia, and both would be alike. Togeery has arranged his merch meticulously according to blood color, from red at the bottom and fuchsia on the top.
Oh, weird.
I see you are admiring my fine Eastern Ontarian collectibles. I polish them daily, just as I polish my blade. Don't touch them or you'll taste the folded steel.
You slowly retract your hand. You wouldn't dream of touching them. That was never ever something you were planning on doing. You won't even breathe on them. In fact, you step far away from the collectibles just in case.
Of course. Of course it is.
Oh!
Of fucking course.
I don't know if that's particularly weeby, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's absolutely.
Okay, alright. With that step, you bump into something behind you and hear a soft rough. I don't know, it's just kind of a dog in my opinion. As you spin around to look, you see what must be Togeery's, Lussus, surveying you with an intense gaze. It looks a lot like a sheep if they were twice as the size and had opposable everything. Honestly, watching it scuttle around like a monkey while sniffing at you is pretty entrancing.
Whoop.
I want one.
Eventually, you seem to meet its standards because it darts out of the room. You hear some rustling in what you assume is the kitchen.
That was Tadashi Inu,
God fucking
my
damn it.
Lucis. He taught me everything I know. I could not have asked for a better sensei.
Yeah, dogs are great. You respond immediately. You wish you could take that back. Dogs are great. That's gotta be the blandest possible statement you could have made. And possibly inaccurate too. What's this thing called? A bark beast? Yes, correct. Yes, actually. A fetch fiend? A wolf gremlin?
Oh, wolf gremlin.
Oh, Togeery isn't even paying attention to you anymore. He's busy perusing his shelves, picking out some DVDs.
Oh, not that one. Not good for public. Oh. Per my view schedule, we'll want a carefully curated selection of episodes from the one classic and the one recent release. But, since you're a newcomer, it might be best not to jump into the middle of the latest bout series, Flofficer Halflong.
Is he watching Full Metal Alchemist?
Yeah.
Perhaps we shall instead begin with the first season of School-Fed Heroism and transition to some episodes of Kismek Stuck Morning. The original airing, of course, not that censored one with the ridiculous CGI dragon. Ugh!
Looks like Togeery intends to take full control of the morning's activities, which you find entirely copacetic. The less you need to assert your own opinions and make your own choices, the less likely you are to fuck it up. It's probably not a healthy way to live, but it's gotten you somewhere between 1 to 19 friends so far, so hey, you're sticking with it.
Who are we confirming to be that one? Because it could be 0 to 19.
I think maybe, what was the one guy that we all just decided we hated?
Oh, Zebra?
Yeah, Zebra.
Yeah,
Probably him. With deft and precise movements, Togeery retrieves a disc from its container and pops it in the troll equivalent of a DVD player.
Yes.
It makes a slimy chugging noise
Oh.
as it sucks the disc in, and like usual, you aren't sure if it's an inanimate object or a living being. Either way, you're a little disgusted. The DVD player hums and Togeery's TV lights up with a colorful title screen. You're ready to get settled in for a journey through the wonderful world of the animes. But he frowns and pauses the latest episode, the episode less than a minute in.
Hang on. This isn't the correct copy.
Excuse me.
The localization on these lines was changed after the original translator was culled by a purple blood for crimes against buffoonery.
Crimes against buffoonery.
Well, they are
I
clowns.
specifically ordered the first edition and paid extra for it. This is unacceptable.
Togeery stops the DVD player, ejects the disc, and places it back in its case.
Come, there's still time in the night. We need to resolve this immediately.
Excuse me.
The shop that imported it for me is nearby.
Imported it from where?
Eastern
see,
Alternia.
Space Japan?
East Alternia.
Oh, did they say that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. sorry.
East Alternia is basically
I missed that
Japan.
line.
in-
Yeah, that's where what's her name's from?
Damara's
Damara,
from
yeah.
East Alternia, yeah. He heads to for the door and beckons for you to follow, which you do. You guess it was too much to hope for a quiet morning inside, wasn't it? I love that the concept of Eastern Alternia exists solely so that so many characters can be weebs.
It's important.
It is very important. At least you get to go to shopping for animes, which sounds fun enough. Will it be in one of those fancy automated stores, you wonder?
No, unlike most stores in Alteria, the specialty shops is run by a living thrall.
Weird.
A fellow collector who would not entrust such work to automation. So one would expect an actual think pan involved, where there'd be no careless mistakes like this. At least I'm on good terms with the owner, so I doubt there'll be any trouble.
You, on the other hand, expect plenty of it. Pretty much everything on this goddamn planet has been trouble so far. Does he know how awful it is here? You don't want to human-splain to him or anything, but things are pretty awful here.
Oh my god.
Alternia sucks.
Things are pretty awful here.
Oh, well that's easy.
Oh, you guess he does know. He's staring at one of the many billboards that line the streets, which has been defaced with bright red graffiti. It's saying some pretty nasty stuff about Trizza.
Huh. Rebel sentiments grow by the moment. Alteria lies on the verge of peril. A blade's edge.
God damn it.
And not any blade, but the blade of a razor-sharp folded steel katana. Forged under the Eastern Asian moonlight.
Alternia, it's just Alternian.
That one
Eastern
too.
Alternian. Yeah.
Heated by the bellows breath of a magnificent draconian Lusars. Cooled by the shimmering cascade of an ancient waterfall.
Acid.
Or whatever.
God damn it. A fit.
Let the man monologue, come on!
And fit to be handled only by a true expert. Do you dance?
Sorry, no, definitely not, actually. You're a little caught off guard by that question, because it came out of fucking nowhere. Dancing? As in moving one's body to music? Yeah, alright.
In a way, yes. Moving to the sweet music of steel on steel, the rhythm of combat, the stiletto step that weaves death and glory into one beautiful motion. Do you dance?
You're less comfortable than you were before. Oh, sword fighting. Sword fighting, of course. You really should have figured that one out. This guy's dial has only 2 settings, talking about swords or talking about anime. Sometimes he gets particularly frisky and talks about both at once. You tell him that you don't know how to handle swords, but they seem really cool and you'd love to learn.
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna die.
no,
You're
don't.
gonna fucking die.
Oh.
Cool. Swordplay is more than cool. It's a way of life, a code of honor. To pick up the blade is to bind yourself to the tenets of Bushido, and to be prepared at all times to enforce justice the only way a swordsman knows, through steel.
Hey, before we move on, can you go back to that last page real quick?
This?
That literally just looks like Jay with a wig on. That literally just looks like Jay.
Listen, I'm on
Yeah.
vacation. Don't blow my cover. The hat,
Uh-huh.
the hat is everything to me right now.
Jay,
Shh.
Jay,
I
tell
just
me.
noticed he's wearing fingerless gloves.
Yeah, Jay,
I love fingerless gloves.
how do you feel about
man.
body paint?
Never tried it.
You gonna be great today, son.
Oh, good God.
Someday the
Someday the pursuit of justice may bring me face to face with these rebel scum.
Yes.
I must be ready to show them the true, magnificent terror of my blade. Who knows? Maybe I would even be awarded a Clown Gasonial Medal of Honor.
Congressional.
A what?
Congressional?
Listen, I don't even know.
Congressional, like a congressional medal
Oh,
of
I'm
honor.
sorry.
But a
You mean that real word you just
clown-gressional?
said right there? You mean that real word I should have expected to exist? A troll can dare to dream.
So that's why he practices swordplay, huh? No, it's not. No, no. He does not enforce justice. He's just a whip. Kind of like a vigilante.
Yes. Vigilante, please. I would only ever call a troll who legally deserves death. What kind of lawless moron do you take me for?
You don't take him for a moron at all. In fact, he's very smart and clever and just. You hope you're not laying it on too thick, but he seems to enjoy the praise.
Ah, we're here. This won't take too long.
He's taking you to a night market that reminds you of the place that you met Polypa. A strip mall lies to the left of the many tents and stalls, and a sign above the one door reads "Super Topato Imports."
God
and
damn.
are we getting a background change here? No, I don't want.
Whoop.
Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Troll
oh,
Mega Man.
And he's over an Overwatch logo on the left.
Oh, yeah.
He's covering it up now, but he's also got one of Terezi's plush sprites.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless
Sneeze.
you.
Oh no.
No, stop sneezing.
Oh.
I can't
in the-
stop it.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
You can't stop the rock.
Can't. What were you gonna say?
The troll in the background is playing that snake game
Yeah,
that
that's from
Zephyros
Hive-
has.
Yeah. Well, it's not Zephyros. It's the whatever the fuck the other guy's name is.
Oh, right. Damn it.
yeah.
Demarak.
Demarak.
Damn it.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Demarak Demic.
God damn it. Is that a... Oh, this is great. As you enter, Togeery makes a beeline for the counter, which is manned by a greasy-looking gold blood with pinkish-looking eyes. You, on the other hand, are more interested in the rest of this store. Oh, man, I really hope that this sneeze comes sooner rather than later. It looks a lot like Togeery's living room, but bigger. Anime figurines on sale for what looks to be preposterous amounts of money. DVDs and comics lining the shelves, arcade games in the corner.
Oh, man. I'm calling the clerk if he gets a line.
Okay. There's even a section for replica swords, which all look far too sharp and legitimately deadly for your liking. Skulking between the shelves is an olive blood guy. You can't quite tell if he works there or if he's just browsing. You're not sure if any trolls even have normal jobs. You're about to ask the olive guy about a particularly interesting DVD when you're distracted by a commotion at the counter.
Hey, fuckface!
You got a message! You're pretty sure you heard Togeery snarling something about his rights as a consumer. Looks like trouble is brewing. You turn your head toward the counter and listen in.
Do you really think you can get away with ripping me off like this? Do you know who I am? My blood custe? A teal blood is like me has connections. A vast network of like-minded souls at my beck and call, ready to be unsheathed against my hapless viewers.
Yes!
The legal force I can bring to bear against you is greater than your puerile mind could ever imagine. A fleet of legislators will descend like shadow clouds, each armed with the greatest weapon of all, knowledge!
Oh my god.
And with your intricate understanding of Altarian legal code, you will be mirrored in suits of my raid, so mind-numbing you will be so swift and early death but a blade can provide. Or you can offer an exchange of equal or greater value to my original purchase.
The worst. He's not the worst.
No, Zebra's definitely the worst. There's...
Yeah, like he's the worst, but unemphatically.
Which path will you choose to walk, scum?
You wander closer to the counter, hoping you might be able to help resolve the situation. But instead, you blunder right into the olive blood and send a box tumbling from his hands to the ground. A bunch of assorted products spill out as the shopkeeper gasps dramatically. You don't see what the big deal is. Looks like some more DVDs and manga. One cover features a troll with heart-shaped horns and a bright pink sign. Oh, like on a shirt. And another features some red-blooded douchebag wearing pants way too tall for him.
Okay.
Togeery picks up one of the mangas and waves it in front of... Togeery picks up one of the mangas and waves it in front of the shopkeeper's face.
Care to explain what I'm looking at here? Imperial Dictate Number, the second, Section 3.2. The depiction of non-standard hemological attributes is strictly forbidden. Imperial Dictate Number, the seventh, Section 5. Material which encourages against that state is considered contraband of the highest degree.
Why does he
This
know
is actually very interesting.
Why does he know so much laws?
He's a teal blood.
Because
Teal blood.
Yeah, he's a teal blood.
Like
I
the
guess.
code.
I guess that's just something they all do. The olive blood, who can clearly see the situation careening downhill like a scuttle buggy without wheel stops, begins to creak towards the door. You'd love to do the same, but you can't give up on a potential new friendship. It's basically pathological, and Lord knows this is the person in the room that we want to be friends with, right?
I don't think we want to be friends
Yeah.
with anybody in this room currently.
I don't know. The other three have done.
Yeah, everybody else is sinless.
Yeah, the
as far
other
as
three have
we're
done zero
concerned.
wrong things so far. I
Dig-
think.
Togeery is the worst person here.
Yeah, definitely. All right.
Tick-ish. To think that my favorite Eastern Altarian hobby shop would stoop so low as to peddle this criminal filth. What a sickening betrayal.
The shopkeeper stammers, offering a litany of muddled explanations that only seem to incense Togeery further. He was... Sorry, I didn't pronounce that second syllable long enough. He was holding it for a friend. No, wait, it's satire, yes.
Oh,
Togeery, who has a Sharingan now, by the way, slams a palm down on the counter and his eyes shoot open, revealing dark purple irises with a strange swirl
God,
pattern.
fucking
Jesus
damn it.
Christ.
Imperial Dictate Number 61st, Section 2. Satire is especially contraband! You think you can mess with me? I've watched countless of hours of legal drama.
There you go.
Played and replayed legendary legend and sure memorized every twist. I know the law back and forth.
That seems like a much more fun way to learn.
And now it is time for the punishment due. You're fucking dead, kiddo.
God damn it.
As Togeery leans over the counter, his free hand grips the hilt of his katana and tenses, ready to draw. He's about to straight up execute this guy.
Oh, shit. Whoop.
We should probably defend the shop. Actually, if we defend the shopkeeper, will that be anime enough for him to like us?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be. I think that you have the right idea. I think we should not intervene and
Let
that will
him
be
die!
Got it.
The bad ending.
Okay. You really don't want to get in between the shopkeeper and Togeery's sword. For all you know, this really does warrant an immediate execution. Who are you to judge? You do, however, squint a little so you don't have to see the full gory detail of the culling.
Whoa.
Turns out it's not... Yeah, that's about right. Turns out it's not nearly as gory as you expected. Togeery leaps over the counter and swings wildly at the guy, but many of his attacks fail to connect.
No, he's not cool. He's just a weeb.
We already knew.
He
That.
just has a sword. It's mostly a bunch of bombastic anime-style moves that don't translate well to actual combat.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Still, some strikes hit home, drawing a spray of murky gold blood that jolts the shopkeeper out of his petrified fear. Wow. His screeches... He screeches and unleashes a strobing psionic blast from his eyes, causing Togeery to stagger back, disoriented. The flash of light doesn't seem to have caused any real damage, but it offers the perfect opportunity to flee. By the time your eyes have adjusted, the only thing they see is the back door swinging wildly in his wake. Unsurprisingly, the olive blood is nowhere to be seen as well. Yeah, I would have jetted.
Well, I
Yeah.
guess all this stuff's ours now.
Yeah.
Teach.
I'm gonna need way more emotion on that line, please. Get
Perfect.
Oh.
It's like you're sneezing really hard.
Cha-cha-cha-cha!
Togeery glances down at his katana, stained with the blood of the shopkeeper, and slowly sheathes it. His hands are shaking, claws tapping the hilt restlessly.
My sword hand beckons.
So fucking dramatic.
He turns slowly towards you, forcing himself back into his usual stoic posture.
He got lucky, that's all, but he cannot hide forever. Let's go. We need to report this to a drone.
He strides out of the shop, leaving you to follow hurriedly behind. What a heckin' mess. You hesitantly ask him whether it's really necessary to try and kill that boy for what he did.
Of course it was. The law is absolute. A foreigner like you may not understand. It is not my duty to question the righteousness of my actions. I am but a tool through which the law is enforced.
Are you sanctioned by anything?
He's
Fucking
got a
nope.
sword!
I am the blade that her imperious condensation wields. A maintain order in the world of Geisha.
To be fair, that's just a weird fucking word.
Condescension!
It's
Condescension!
condescension.
To condescend.
Yeah, alright. Her imperious condescension.
Just like this drone.
He gestures to one of the big hulking drones that you've grown all too familiar with during your stay here on Alternia. Right now, it looks like it's cleaning up some bronze-covered blood that was splattered on the side of a building.
That makes me sad.
Aww.
He gestures to one of the big hulking drones that you've
we
grown
did
all
this.
too Oh, right. Togeery approaches and hails it, beginning to explain that there's a collector shop he needs to report for rival activity, but the drone isn't listening to any of that.
Oh, come on, man.
It slowly turns from him to stare directly at you, and it raises this weapon to your face.
Uh-oh.
A grating electronic noise issues from its metallic grill. In the immortal words of a wise cartoon dog, ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
Bro.
Ruh-roh.
Really?
God damn.
Hold it! This creature is under my protection. It has committed no crime. If you continue to attempt culling, I will strike back with my katana.
Did you notice that I have a katana?
Okay, to be fair, he is willing to fight on your behalf, and that's nice of him.
Yeah.
I think he's willing to fight on any behalf that seems unjust.
That is a good point.
Kind of just seems like he wants to hit things with a sword.
I like my
Right.
sword.
Right.
And strongly wouldn't let it to your superiors.
Both.
Written by my katana.
Both superiors. The drone seems supremely annoyed that it can't just get right down to calling a motherfucker, but Togeery's cast must be just high enough to give it pause. You, the motherfucker in question, are incredibly relieved. That relief quickly fades when the drone produces a palm husk with a blurry picture of you on the screen and a lot of text underneath, most of it flashing red, and that's never a good sign. This looks like a rap sheet.
Shit. He's gonna find out we're a criminal.
Damn it, I can't spit
What?
rhymes.
What crimes have we committed other than
Murder!
being human?
We straight up murdered
We-
people.
Do
We
people
were there
know
for like
that?
the highest. We were there for like two
And which
heists
timelines are
tonight.
canon?
Also, we
Yeah,
killed
which-
the purple blood or something, didn't
Yeah,
we?
that happened.
Yeah.
We stole a painting.
Oh yeah.
We've
Well,
done a lot of
most these
illegal
things-
shit.
Most of these things I would believe you got away with no one finding out.
Apparently not.
Well,
Everywhere
Togeery
we
reads-
go, there's just human ass prints. That's how they identified us.
Oh, that sucks.
Through our ass.
They're very specifically shaped.
Our collective
Well,
ass.
they got the print from the hot dog.
Togeery reads through it quickly, which is a pretty impressive feat considering his eyes are still closed. And his expression darkens the further down he gets.
Not ideal.
Oh.
Hey!
Wanted under suspicion of meat product theft. Heist of fine art. accomplice to the assassin of a violet blood.
Literally just what we said.
Oof. You didn't realize he'd racked up such a heavy list of crimes. He's already rounding on you with fury radiating off of every inch of his being. It's terrifying. You've seen this guy arguing with a retail clerk. You know what he's capable of. Fucking nothing. Just run away. All this time
I thought your soul was open to the way of the samurai!
Oh my god.
I thought I had met a potential new connoisseur of the ornamented orts!
Sports.
But no. Your blood pusher pumps only lies through your villainous veins. You were just looking for an alibi, a place to bide your time, to hide from the drones, until it was time to indulge in more of your criminal ways.
You tried to defend yourself. You didn't do any of those things, and you had a perfectly good reason for actually doing all those things.
Yeah, we have a great
Yeah.
alibi.
My alibi is wonderful! Togeery isn't buying it. He's clutching his katana's hilt so tight, veins are bulging on his hand.
Silence, coward.
Coward.
The time has come for my blade to strike true.
Okay, but that's the actual scream he made in that like fucking picture.
Yeah.
That was 100% spot on.
Yep. He draws his blade in a smooth motion and swipes at you, and you just barely manage to sidestep the attack. You dart backwards, stumbling over yourself in your haste to get away, while he swings his katana wildly around while making lots of weird grunting noises. Just like that. Once again, his mouth has been writing a check his sword hand can't cash, but you doubt that matters when trolls are stronger and faster than you in general, and he's accompanied by a giant murder drone.
Fuck.
It's time for you to split. You'd better do it lickety.
Lickety style.
Yeah. Glancing around, you notice that you're about to cross over a bridge with an underpass beneath it. Perfect! Just like an action hero, you can hop right over the edge of the road, duck into the underpass, and find a nice hiding spot. Yeah, because that's gonna fucking work.
Every time anybody explains exactly what they're about to try to do in any kind of narrative, you
Never works.
know it won't work.
It's because
They wouldn't say it twice.
they wouldn't say it twice, because you dash towards the traffic barrier, vault nimbly over it, and oh Jesus piss, this is way higher than you thought
shit.
it was.
No kidding.
Oh no, are
Fuck.
all of us?
You hit the ground hard with a resounding crack, and for a moment your vision goes blank as a wave of pain sears your nerves. As the pain disorientation begins to fade, you decide it's time to take stock of your situation.
Well, I just broke every bone in my body. This is probably the best option.
Hooray!
Also, the robot that's currently chasing you, that can fly. So,
What the fuck were you trying to do?
This was a pretty poor choice all around. A couple of broken bones, old hat. A troll trying to kill you, not unfamiliar. Drones attacking you, same. And sun about to rise and scorch you into nothing again. Individually, you've risen to the challenge of just barely handling each one of these problems. But all at once, yeah, you think you're just gonna call this one here, actually. Super heckin' dead!
Oh shit! Wow!
Useless.
Mudada.
I love how he's looking over his shoulder at us, even though there's no reason to do that.
No.
I'm sheathing my sword, and I want to do it this way.
It looks like the MS Paint Reader, its hand literally has been detached from his arm.
Yeah, you've seen better days.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay, well that
That took a long time to die.
Terrible.
It did take a long time to die. Let's go to the first one, yeah.
Okay, so
Wait. Oh, okay.
We
Subs
Yeah.
and dubs!
We gotta go
Did
back.
we exhaust all of the options on that?
We did not, but I'm pretty sure that that's gonna be the end.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Perfect, a fellow connoisseur. Let's continue.
oh, good.
Oh,
Oh,
there we
he's
are.
playing fucking Friend Sim.
Is he?
Yeah, there's Polypal on the screen behind him.
What? Weird.
Or something weird's happening.
No, it's fine. Togeery invites you into his hive with a sweeping bow, and you step into the foyer. Also, question: is that sword on the right supposed to look like fucking Zabuza's sword?
It's
God damn, I loathe that I know that.
It's
but
like
it does
a
look
cross
very familiar.
between Zabuza's sword and the Buster sword. It's like a combination of the two.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I think we've already read this dialogue. I wonder if, because there were 3 options, 2 of them took you to this point.
Oh, you think?
There
Let me
might
see.
not be any
You know.
difference
Yeah.
in this dialogue.
I think maybe you might be
We've
right.
already seen all this.
That looks
Okay.
pretty correct. Unless we clicked on the wrong option?
No, we definitely clicked on the right one. I think either way you end
Okay.
up here.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
2 of the 3 choices took you to that.
So the
Branch.
both options, subs and dubs, were fine.
Yeah.
For the first time
You just had to-
ever.
You just had to have an opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
any opinion. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to this murder scene. Come on. Defend the
Okay,
shopkeeper.
so then I guess we're gonna defend.
We're gonna be anime!
Time to get anime. Okay, you know this is a terrible idea, but you've seriously had it up to here with being party to the murder of random trolls. You quickly interpose yourself between Togeery and the Goldblood. Does he really have to kill this guy for what seems to be his first offense? You launch into an impassioned spiel about love and friendship and justice, writing the value of friendship and second chances really hard. And for good measure, you throw in a little side note about how Togeery's favorite shop will close down if he kills this dude. What?
Silence.
Togeery shoves you roughly aside, and you go careening into a full display full of body pillows.
God. Nightmare.
It's very comfortable. You watch, stomach plummeting, as Togeery turns back to the shopkeeper and slowly draws his sword.
I've never been so equally comfortable and uncomfortable in my life.
He's wearing like a weeby contact lens and like
Oh,
one
yeah.
his eye.
Oh yeah,
Probably.
yeah, definitely. But then at the last second, he reconsiders.
You.
And is jamming the music.
Consider yourself lucky I'm not in a good mood. If I catch you selling contraband again, you'll never be mine.
Togeery strides out of the store, holding a fresh copy of the DVD he wanted to exchange. You give the shopkeeper a vaguely apologetic look. You helped. And rush out of the store behind him. That was a close one. You thank Togeery profusely for listening to your dumb little speech about whatever the fuck you said. Honestly, you already forgot. It was memorable.
You're clearly new to this planet. I felt pity for your naivete. But I should have killed him. Death is the legally prescribed punishment for such crimes as his. Actually, it's the legal prescribed punishment for most crimes.
So there's not. What I'm getting from this is that there's not a whole lot of variability in, like, how severe a crime is considered on
No,
Alternia.
but he did just say most crimes, so I would like to know exactly what the cutoff point is.
Yeah, like, is it like shoplifting you won't get killed for?
I mean, it
Is
probably has more to do with bloodcast. Like,
Yeah,
if
you're probably right.
Yeah.
a high enough bloodcast, and those, like, death sentences suddenly stop happening.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
I should have separated him from his head. But I looked into your pleading eyes, and I saw.
Please say myself.
Togeery goes quiet. You would describe the silence as being particularly brooding.
Oh God.
There's a lot of silences like that on this planet. Then finally he speaks.
This isn't my first time.
Well, that took a drastic turn.
Slut.
It was just over a sweep ago. I was patrolling a hive batch in search of evildoers when I caught the unmistakable scent of smoke in the air. Upon pursuing the lead, I saw a hive, partially collapsed, partially on fire. My instincts flared and I rushed in to help the innocent soul who was trapped in there. But as I was helping the girl bandage her wounds, it occurred to me that I made a grievous error in judgment. Trolls below a certain age without a lucis or a proper hive are considered inviable.
Unviable.
Unviable and slated to be killed. By rights, I should have put her out of her misery the moment I realized my mistake. And yet, I looked into her deep gray eyes, dulled from the pain of loss, and I sheathed my blade. In fact, even though she's hiveless and lucisless, I remain in contact with her to this day. Knowing deep down that one day I must call her, the law demands it. But I haven't yet. I don't know if I could. Why does my conviction waver in times like these?
If he's talking about you, or about who you think he's talking about, you're pretty sure he couldn't kill her even if he tried. Wait. That was supposed to be somebody we recognized? Was that Skilla?
Palapa.
Palpa? Oh, he said Palpa! Oh!
He knows her.
That's why she's on the screen.
Totally ship it now.
Oh, okay, that was sudden. But that's not the real point here. The point is he's spilling some real and true and deep emotion with you. And this friendship is basically in the bag. Just gotta drop some sweeping, vague wisdom that makes it feel better and potentially not being an unthinking cog in the Alternian murder machine.
Alternian Murder Machine is the name of my new band.
I was about to say, I was like, this sounds like a great song title. I would write a song about that.
You offer a light suggestion that maybe what is legal and what is just aren't always the same thing. Just a little thought, just a process, you know?
That's why I'm not in law school anymore.
Maybe he's doing the right thing, overlooking her situation because of how obviously fucked up it is to be a homeless orphan. He goes silent for a long time, chewing his bottom lip.
You're naive. Naive, uncultured, unenlightened.
Wow, thanks!
You think the world is simple, like a cartoon for children.
Are you fucking kidding me? You telling us this?
But this is Alternia, a land ruled by cold logic, where men such as myself must make the hard decisions. It's not easy being dedicated to the code of law. It asks much of us and gives us little in return, but it gives us order. It keeps the beasts at bay.
I don't know, I met this one lawyer, he's also a Teal Blood. He seemed to be getting a lot in return for, you know, the justice he was doling out.
Like
That's
all
true.
of the money.
If I was to question it, what then? Would I begin to wonder if this unjust for a blue blood to command his servants, for imperial drones to cull the infirm, for us to obey the ever-changing whims of the Alternian royalty?
It takes a lot of effort for you to suppress your, well, yeah. But for the sake of this burgeoning friendship, you know, I've always looked at this word and I'm never too sure.
I think it's burgeoning.
Burgeoning?
It's
Is it
actually,
burgeoning?
it's burgeoning.
No, fuck you.
it's burgeoning.
I agree!
It's just
Burgeoning.
Yeah.
Burgeoning friendship.
Burgeoning is a weird looking word.
It is. You allow him to continue his monologue.
Riots in the streets, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
We'll keep it.
No, I cannot waver. These hands must retain steady and true. Though I feel a pull towards the scourged fangs of the light, I must continue my path and remain in the tender, righteous embrace of the Dirk.
That's all,
No, don't say it.
Keep going.
Truth be my blade, intellect my sensei, and justice my only companion on this lonely road that I walk alone.
God damn, I walk a lonely road.
Nerd.
I should have a
He
song.
goes on. Jeez. He goes on like that for quite a while. It all starts to muddle together in your head, and you lose count of how many times he's repeated some screed about justice and truth and being smarter than all other trolls in the room. What is a screed?
That I'm not even sure about.
It honestly sounds to you like he's just lonely? You know a whole lot about loneliness and the poor management thereof. Some people throw themselves into their nerdy anime hobby, while others become obsessed with making friends no matter the cost of their mental or physical well-being.
I'm glad that this is getting a little self-aware now.
Yeah. Maybe he just needs a couple of good pals to remind him what it's like to have a heart. But if you try to tell him that, he'll probably just respond with another long and winded monologue, likely stolen from an anime he watched recently. Maybe you should just let him vent.
Apparently a screed is a long speech, typically one that is tedious. Thank you, IA.
Cool. Appreciate it.
You have my thanks for lending your ear.
Oh! A compliment brings you out of your reverie. Reverie? Okay. Nothing interrupts the old introspection machine like an opportunity to chug on the succulent ambrosia that is any kind of praise or gratitude.
Can we just talk about how great the vocabulary of general Homestuck, but specifically Friendsim
I think it's always been
employs?
great. I'm pretty sure it's always been great, hasn't it?
Yeah,
I wish that.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I wish that this had existed when I was a little younger and I was still like building up my vocabulary a ton. Not that I'm not
That's
learning
fair.
from this. I totally am.
Screed.
But like, yes, what the fuck?
New word.
I learned some shit today. I'm kind of excited about it. Like this, really, it's kind of expanding.
gonna
Maybe it's the fact that
We will teach you so much about anime.
I know enough.
Eastern
I
Alternia.
know so much.
I learned a lot from listening to Jay talk, actually. My vocabulary has apparently
that's
been
fair.
wrong for the past 30 years, and I didn't even
Yeah,
know.
Jay has really opened my ears.
Anyway, it's no big deal. Anyway, it's no big deal. You're a great listener. That's what friends are for. Has he considered having more friends? Like you, for example? He opens his mouth like he's about to reiterate the whole lone swordsman thing, so you hastily try to change the topic. What's with his eyes?
Oh my god. You can't just
Just
ask
ask
people what's with
somebody
their
else.
eyes.
Hey, yo, bro, what's with your eyes? Most trolls
Don't
you've seen
ask
here
me
have
about my eyes, the long
Hey.
and sordid past.
I'm
And a
going to be
context.
Hokage.
have gray irises, and those who didn't follow the typical biological trend of displaying their blood color. Togeery pauses, his grip tensing on his sword as his fangs dig into his lip. Oh, jeez. This must be his most closely guarded secret. Have you earned enough trust to hear it?
No.
What could he possibly... Oh, what? What?
They're
Yeah.
contact lenses for cosplay.
Oh.
Fair enough. Actually, is cosplaying as a different blood caste even legal on this planet? If he's doing it, it probably is, right? He's not really cosplaying. If he was cosplaying, he'd change the color on his shirt. You're about to ask when something distracts you. The sight of another troll standing in front of Togeery's hive, using it as shelter from the rising sun. They're pacing back and forth with precise movements, glancing at one of the windows almost like they're plotting to break in. And when they hear footsteps approaching, they perk up and whirl their head around. Hey, wait a second, you recognize them?
Who is it?
It's Polypa! It's Polypa! Polypa spots you before Togeery spots her. Her expression is hard and stoic, eyes glancing between the two of you as she assesses the situation. And then, like she's throwing on a disguise, her face softens and she smiles.
Of course he's into the cat girl.
Hey, Tights. I was starting to wonder where you were and if anime night was canceled.
Aww.
Yay!
Yeah, she's so weird.
Your Lussus is staring at me through the window. I think he thinks it's funny, watching me stuck outside. Roasting to death while you're chasing Purbeast in the hive batch.
Classic Tadashi. Why are you 8?
Why are you 8?
Why are you 8? I'm late. Just busier than expected with some work. She shoots you a sharp glance. Assembling some new mecha models.
What?
You know how it is.
They're just fucking nerds!
Everybody
Oh.
here's a fucking nerd.
Yes, of course. It's all too easy to get wrapped up in one's hobbies.
Anyway, I didn't realize we'd have a third for once. Not to mention somebody I know.
Nani? You and my new Kohai are already met?
Nani, the fuck you just say to me, son?
Don't, no!
Kohai is like the opposite of sensei.
Yeah, Kohai is the lower rank and Sensei's the higher rank.
Fucking God, weeps. She pauses, her eyes darting back and forth between you two once more. She seems to be assessing the situation, wearing a look like an assassin trying to evade capture.
No kidding.
You recognize that look, considering she was literally wearing it the last time you met. We're kind of moirails.
Aww.
Whoa, what?
Whoa! That is absolutely not what you thought you were, but you just kind of nod your head and roll with it. It seems to be what she wants you to do.
Wait. She's saying that she and us are Moira?
Yeah, we're besties.
Oh. Okay. I'm fine with this.
Oh, more rails. Oh, okay.
Togeery's face tightens almost imperceptibly, but you caught it. Nothing gets past your honed friend-making eyes. Well, actually, a lot of things get past them, but not this particular thing.
Oh my god, he likes her.
Oh my god. You're finally tuned to the nuances of social situations, so long as those nuances do not involve making a binary choice on which your social future hinges.
It's almost like they know.
Well, as you know, I am far too busy setting the blame to pursue quadrants of any sort.
Yeah, we've all heard that one before, my guy.
But I did! Anyway, a waste of time. Were it not for the laws of this land, I would swear off them entirely.
Are you sure it isn't that you can't just get a date?
Oh!
You don't have to play the mysterious loner, you know.
Just because nobody likes you.
Just because nobody likes you. There's other clubs you could join. There's other clubs you could join instead of insisting on running your own. He huffs, looking away. You hear his Lussus barking from behind the window, in a tone that sounds like laughter.
Fools mock what they cannot understand. And to think I was going to congratulate you on finding Luvet.
Once you finish your spiel about romance being dumb. Polypa gives him a light, friendly whack, which he responds to with a smile. You can tell the exchange is friendly, not only because he's smiling, but because he's still standing. Also, he's actually smiling for like the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enough banter. The harsh glare of the sun begins to crest, and we have Eastern Artillery animation into indulging. I'll allow you to both spend the day in my hive if needed. There's space.
Oh shit! Slumber party! And with more than one participant even. That's gotta be worth extra friend points. You are so in!
I love sleepover.
Shelter from the broiling death orb in the sky barely even registers to you as an added bonus. Polypa smiles at you as the three of you enter Togeery's hive. Oh, there's more. Togeery covers up all of his windows to block out the sun. What did it say?
I
didn't read that.
I didn't see it. I just saw that it was Japanese, but I didn't have enough time to translate it.
I see. And then starts up his new copy of his DVD, which thankfully seems to meet his standards this time. You settle in on the couch, basking in the warm glow of friendship and prepare to lose yourself to hours of the beautiful, wonderful animes.
Hooray!
Oh!
Yay!
Look at that puppy!
Aw, he's in your lap.
Polypa and Tig are your friends now.
Duh.
What I hate is I have a bottle of Mountain Dew in my hand.
God
Right now.
damn it, Jay!
I
Honestly?
legitimately.
Based on the shape of that bottle, I'm gonna be a weep for a second. I think that's that Japanese drink that you pop
Ramen.
the
Ramen.
marble
Yeah.
into.
When they
Ramen?
draw the circle in the middle just to drive it home, that's what it is.
Maybe,
I
but
mean,
look at the top and like the way that it's got like the two sections.
Look, we're all fucking nerds, okay? We're all goddamn nerdy.
We all know what we're referencing, maybe. All right, cool. So cool. That's that guy.
Yeah. So
With a little work, I think he could come back around.
Yeah, I think he's not lost.
He's not a lost cause. I think he can come back.
I want to see him and Vegeta from the last chapter interact with each other.
Vegeta would beat his ass because Togeery would challenge him to a duel, and then that'd be the end of that. So what are we doing with this guy?
Yeah.
I can still take him if you want.
Well, okay. So Jay was originally gonna voice both these guys, but he said he had a throat problem.
It kind of got cleared up with speaking through this voice all night. It just kind of worked itself out.
Yeah,
So-
you want to be this guy too then?
Yeah, I can be Zibby.
All right.
Somebody
you
else
can be
take over narration though.
Zibede. Do you want to be
Yeah,
narrator,
you
Hannah,
do.
or should I?
Zibby booey.
It's up to you.
It's
I
up
don't
to
know
you.
Where we're at.
Hannah narration.
Okay.
Narration.
Tonight, you're abuzz with excitement. Wait, no. Your palm husk is vibrating in your pocket.
Oh.
One of your friends is contacting you. You pull it out, and a notification pops up. It's requesting to add you on Chitter.
Okay.
The message is accompanied by a little icon, blue with a silhouetted winged animal. Some of the similarities between this planet and your own are starting to stretch your powers of belief in coincidence. Whatever. You pull up the app and read the message from, could it be your potential new friend?
Oh my god, hi! I hope it's okay to be contacting you. Oops, I introduced myself, haha. I saw your picture on Silver Stream.
Silverstream.
Rev Stream.
Yep. I am one of your biggest fans. But now I'm one of yours, baby. Love those looks.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I had to challenge you over to it. If not, it's okay. You can ignore me, haha.
Oh.
Everyone else does. Everyone, yeah.
Could this be the universe reaching benevolently down to you to do you a solid? It's like being given a giant pile of money unasked. You didn't even have to do anything for this friendship. You didn't even have to walk anywhere. All you have to do is just join the fabled social media, and it literally appeared in your pocket. Your hands are shaking a little as you go to respond. You don't want to seem too eager, or do you? You have no idea how to approach this.
Who would have guessed that social media was good for making friends?
You think buzzing for his compliments and say that you'd be happy to talk sometime. And in an instant, a notification pops up inviting you to download another app.
Oh, hi.
Hey,
Oh.
you do it, and a video screen opens. Suddenly, you can see your new friend's face. He's FaceTiming you. He's sweetly round and roly-poly and smiling at you broadly.
Hi! I'm Zibby.
That is your name.
Zibby.
Figure out how to pronounce it.
Zibby.
Zibby. I hope it's not too sudden to gripe you like this.
Oh, it's Skype.
Yep.
Is it okay?
I think Skype.
Oh my god, you don't have to respond to that. Sorry for being weird.
Oh my god.
Let's start over. How do you know it's Sarava?
Apart from being extremely friendly, this troll also seems to run both sides of the conversation by himself. Befriending him is the least effort you've ever put into anything.
Don't most of the characters that we come across pretty much just talk?
Yeah, they're
They all monologue.
pretty good at monologuing.
Yeah.
His enthusiasm is really cute, but there's something about him that unsettles you. Looking at his hopeful face gives you a dark stab of humiliation you don't quite understand.
Oh, come on.
You swallow down the discomfort and tell him that the story of your friendship with Sarava, leaving out Sarava's personal background. He hangs on to your every word.
That's so cool! I wish I could hang out with you guys. Oh my god, that's not implying you'd want to hang out. It's just... No one ever comes to visit me.
Oh my god.
Excuse me?
So needy. Okay. He takes out his phone and taps a few keys. A notification bops up in front of the video. It's a direct message from Zbuzzing that just says
Aw.
You ask him why that is?
I live in the middle of nowhere.
Oh my god, it's Jay.
It's go for the breeze.
The bees.
Voice that you're giving him, it's really great.
I guess no one really thinks it's worth the effort.
I think I heard that this character was originally going to be in the main Hiveswap series, but then they got shafted and stuck into the like shoot-off series.
There's actually a really
That's why I'm
long,
saying.
weird story about this character, and
Actually, you know what? I think I remember that too. That's
Yeah.
something you can also look into.
Yeah. To come all the way out here. It's just me and my Lucis.
She choked on her drink. Hang
I was
on.
gonna say, is Hannah okay?
She's
I'm
fine.
sorry. I put a lot of vodka in this drink.
God
cooler,
damn.
And it settled to the bottom.
Oh my god.
I'm
Rose
fine.
is gonna be weird.
Drink responsibly, friends.
Rose is gonna be weird. Rose is gonna be a little loopy tonight.
Very inaccurate.
And he can't really do much around the hive. Hey, he's fine.
He really says the word sigh out loud. Despite saying it was fine, he seems dejected with a distinct downward angle to his shoulders.
Meh.
Sorry, his shoulders. His buzzy accent is kind of getting to you.
I didn't know what I was doing.
Oh, say button. Great.
Alright,
What
ask
we
him
got
more
here?
about where he lives, or ask him if it's really fine.
Ask him more about where he lives.
Yeah. You say it must be nice to live on the countryside. You mentioned that you did get to see some rural Alternia when you met Skyla, and it seemed beautiful. Zibby's face twists into a grimace.
Yeah, guess.
Sensing this is a moment for sympathy, you tell him that you're sure his friends would come visit if they were able to make the trek.
Sure. It sounds like you did visit another troll that lives in the countryside, though.
Yeah, she was amazing.
So, I guess you thought she was cooler than me.
She was very cool.
We didn't.
I
know
love her.
You existed, dude.
Yeah,
She's
it's not
amazing.
like we were trying to, like, push you aside, bro. We just didn't even know you existed.
And also, it was Skyla, and I'm in love with her. She's
That's-
my wife.
That's like it's whatever.
Stop being a manipulative fuck.
I only need my friends to pick me first.
How would I have known to pick you first?
Narrator not having this character.
You dude! Get
Now come on.
He's
It's so
struggling
lonely.
for words. You want to reassure him because you're way too nice to people.
Okay, damn.
You weakly protest that you didn't mean to say Skylar was cooler than him, even though she clearly is.
Mhm.
You didn't even know him then. Maybe you'll be able to visit him in the future, too.
Yeah, maybe.
I think we definitely chose the wrong option. Good.
I've heard that before.
Look, if I
Thanks
wanted a guilt
so
trip, I
much.
would have just visited my mother, okay?
He's not rejecting you, but you get the sense that a wall has been raised. You're sure you're going to keep chatting with Zibby from time to time, but you get the sense that you're never going to become a true friend.
Okay, cool.
You're stuck in acquaintanceship limbo. Looks like you've failed to earn his trust.
Wow. Alright.
Cool.
I like his hoodie, though.
All right.
Okay, well,
He's got a cool hoodie.
that
glad
crashed
we
and
did-
burned pretty fast.
Good. I like choosing the wrong option first. It's helpful.
Alright, so let's ask him about... Wait, no. Ask him if it's really fine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You tell him that you'd understand if he's not okay with it. After all, you'd say, it would really hurt your feelings if your friends didn't make any effort for you. Isn't that what friends are supposed to do? He gives you a grateful smile, some tension releasing from his frame.
Acquaintance owned.
Oh! I would never mess up anyone!
No fucking kidding, really? You say that now.
Yeah. I don't want to be annoying. Like someone I really wish someone would take the time to visit. But I totally don't blame any of my friends for not coming. Like, I understand that you have to decide which friends come first. And I just don't.
Ugh.
Christ, dude.
Some people are just cooler and more fun than me.
Yeah, they are, because you don't guilt trip them.
It's understandable.
Isn't this our first conversation?
Yeah, like, you literally just met us on the internet. You saw us with, like, some troll celebrity, randomly added us on Chitter, and we're like, yo, bro, why didn't you hang out with me? And now I'm sad. Like, what the fuck,
the
man?
meanest fucking bitch. This really must be your lucky day. Because, of course, you really want to be friends with this guy. First
Narrator.
of all, no one has threatened bodily violence towards you in the past 10 minutes. Your fear for your life is at a low-key, reasonable level. Fair enough. Second, this troll is making it really obvious that what he wants you to do. This is like a total slam dunk of friend opportunity.
Come on.
One option.
I guess,
We'll say we'll visit. Zibby's face transforms utterly. It's astonishing. It goes from sullen and shadowed to utterly radiant. Your heart pangs with an overwhelming surge of fellow feeling. True, you've seen other trolls react emotively at the sight of meat and blood and your own body sparkling under the moonlight, but Zibby is the only one with such an extreme reaction to friendship. Man, you're really feeling this little guy. Except we're not.
You'll come?
No.
Really?
No.
That's sure cool! Wee!
Ew.
Thanks!
We.
It's gonna be so cool here. I wanna get all your best snacks, and my Lucius is really cool. You like him.
Okay, well,
I
the
do like
snacks are involved.
Yeah, he says he has snacks. So
This is so exciting! Wee!
I guess I'm down. You leave Zibby to his preparations, even as the bubble of joy inside you goes a little wobbly. You aren't used to such high expectations from prospective friends. Mostly, people just expect you to be an imbecile.
Opalite.
Which is true.
ZBD is friend sim pro tag Trollsona.
You absolutely can't screw this up. You made a promise to your brand new friend. Unfortunately, that promise is to visit him in a house that is, by his own admission, so far away that not even people who know what the fuck is going on can be asked to find it. You haven't thought this through, but that's never stopped you before.
Will you come visit me all the way out in the middle of nowhere? Sure, kid. Boop.
Sure.
Where the
I
fuck
don't
did he
care
live?
about Stuff. First things first. What old friendships can you call on to help you out? I.e., who is likely to have a vehicle of some kind?
Skyla.
You could always call up Tagora to see what he thinks, but you don't want to be too needy with him. You know how being needy can really put a damper on friendships. Amicia doesn't look tall enough to reach the pedals. Zebra, and now. You are a strong, independent alien who don't need no troll. You also don't think aliens are allowed on public transit, and you don't know the number for troll taxis. So you'll do crime. Perfect! What did Connell do when she stole a car? Punch the lock off with one big fist. You won't be punching off any doors, but you eventually find a car that isn't locked, and almost like somebody helpfully left it for you. Haha, sucker!
Just a public service announcement from us, or me at least. Don't do crimes. Just in general, don't do crimes.
I don't
damn
agree with this
it.
public
I
service
think maybe
announcement.
it doesn't really need to be said.
I think you should do crimes.
God damn it.
Wow. Wow. the split.
It pricks slightly at your conscience as you slide into the seat and fire up the autopilot, heading out into the country once again. But recently, anything that isn't brutal, indiscriminate violence kinda doesn't faze you. So you stole a car. Big deal! It's not like anybody died. This is it. So begins your gradual slide into total moral iniquity. A hardened criminal. That's you.
Yep.
Or hardened. Zibby does live pretty far out. He hadn't been exaggerating. Used the time to curl up in the back seat and catch up on some sleep, all the while trying to ignore the fact that the car reminds you of being inside a large squishy animal.
Yeah.
At least you get a few radio channels out here.
Oh, jeez.
Zibby's hive is big and buzzing, literally. You can hear a persistent drone of bees, and standing right outside is the boy himself.
Oh,
He's
jeez,
so
it's
excited.
vibrating.
He's bouncing on his toes, clapping his hands together. He has a gold symbol on his shirt. You wonder if he's psychic. You've finally been here long enough to pick up on these racial stereotypes. Go you!
Yeah,
You're
I was
racist.
gonna ask. He doesn't have, like, two
Wait.
different colored eyes or anything, so...
Wait, you weren't. Yeah, I didn't think that was a stereotype. I thought that was just a thing.
I also thought it was just a thing, but apparently we're racist.
Oh, okay. All right.
You're here! You actually came! I seriously can't believe that someone actually went out of their way to visit me. I said, what time?
Well, you don't really have a way to go out of, but you keep that to yourself. You are more than happy to accept the friendship point.
Nice, friendship points.
Zibby leads you into his hive, which, like Skyla's, looks like he made a lot of it himself. There are hanging baskets of flowers and plants everywhere, and a zigzag shelf holding up a stack of colorful books. In one corner is a big screen TV and an entertainment center. Dope. Zibby vanishes into another room and leaves you to get comfortable on the big couch, which is unsubtly striped yellow and black. The buzzing is pretty loud in here too, and you look around for bees. You're not thrilled about the bees, honestly. You wish there was some music on your phone to drown them out. You're thinking of following Zibby and seeing if he needs help when your phone starts to vibrate. You look down and recognize Sarava's username.
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
Oh shit! Save!
We're saving.
Save!
Oh, shit, this part.
Save!
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna guess that letting it go to voicemail is the correct answer.
Not
So-
the bees.
Let's
so answer it?
Let-
Oh,
Yeah.
is he gonna get all, like, defensive? Like, oh, you came to my
Yes.
house, but you want to talk to your other friend. That's fine.
Yeah.
Might as well. You have no idea how long the CBD is going to be in there. And if there's anyone with music, it's this troll.
Oh, right. Hey, dude.
Yeah!
Sup? Can't believe it took you this long to get shit, Lamau. Damn, you're like really lost without my help, huh? Looks like you only got 2 followers, though, Lamau.
You can feel some nameless tension in you bleed away into the thump of the lo-fi chill hop beats murmuring softly through Sarava's mic.
I see.
If only you could just go spend some time with cool friends and stop making new ones!
Yeah, man.
But even the thought makes your stomach wring itself out like a washcloth. There's no point wishing for things to be different from how they are. You do anything for new friends. Anything!
Whoa, man.
You ask them if they have any chitter advice. You know, how to be a cool guy online.
I mean, you definitely came to the right troll.
Actually, you came to me, you were saying.
Yeah, but, well, you were asking me the questions, bro. You want to fucking chill? Or,
Sorry.
you want, yeah, okay, let's not get too aggro in here, alright?
Cool.
But I don't know if I should be, like, managing your brand more than I already did. Like, you still have my fucking clothes, bro. It's just risky for me, you know? It's
Yeah,
hard.
those actually fell apart on us like 6 chapters back. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure I'm still wearing a dress.
I think, yeah, we're wearing a robe. Are we wearing that robe still?
Is this what happens when I let you dress yourself, man? What the fuck? You know that lotion isn't a shirt, bruh.
Oh my god.
It's hard enough maintaining my image as is. Other streamers always on my bulge, Lamau. Doesn't mean we can't hang, though. I mean, it was really chill last time. Also, I kind of need my clothes back.
You assure Sarava that you still definitely have their clothes, and that you totally did not destroy them in an epic battle to save a giant collie.
Yeah.
That's cool, like no worries or anything. I was wondering if you wanted to hang out today, man. If not, just chill. I got all sorts of shit I could get up to, Lamau. You know how it is. You know how it gets. You know how it be. But yeah, let me know.
Oh wow. How did you suddenly become so popular? Maybe this is what happens when you finally get online. Not only are you hanging out with the one friend, but you've also got another one clamoring for your attention. Social media is amazing. You tell Sarava you would love to chill, but you're currently out in the middle of nowhere hanging with someone else. Maybe Sarava has heard of him? Zibby Tongtha? Surely somebody on the internet. No, everybody on the internet knows each other.
Oh no, he's gonna be like a serial stalker or something,
Oh
isn't he? Nope, sorry, Law.
You spell out Zibby's chitter handle. Sarava's face is a complicated dance between shock, worry, and wry amusement.
Worry?
Oh, dang. Lamau, what are the odds? Small internet.
So Sarava does know him.
I mean, I know him, man. Awkward. Are you guys, like, tight, though?
You tell Sarava that you aren't tight yet. Pretty loose. But you're really working on it. Which is why you're currently in the middle of nowhere. Sitting on this bee-themed couch. Sarava scratches awkwardly between their horns.
Is that, like, what you go online to do? That whole scene?
Scene? The only scene you know about is the friendship scene. And possibly the clown scene and the meat scene.
Don't talk about the meat scene. We don't,
I want to bring up the meat scene.
Actually, you may be in more scenes than you give yourself credit for. And you get the feeling that you are right on the edge of another one. You can taste it, and it makes your stomach growl. You tell Sarava whatever the scene is, you're definitely not a part of it. You don't even know what they're talking about. So what are they talking about?
not to, like, talk shit or whatever. Because God knows golds who live in a glass hive of tenuously curated online social interaction shouldn't throw stones or whatever. Fuck knows I got up to shut up, Discord! Fuck knows I got up to some shit back in my day.
You can put it on streamer mode.
Whatever, I beep. But you maybe shouldn't hang out with this dude. Especially when you're, like, right on the edge of breaking out yourself. I mean, you have to be careful with this shit. I told you what happened to me in Oh, okay. Yeah, I told you what happened to me. Internet fame isn't a joke.
They gesture vaguely towards their missing eye.
Here, let me just link you, man.
A link pops up on the gripe chat box. You follow it to what appears to be a fan fiction account. Nothing wrong with a little fan fiction. You've never been so much of a writer yourself, but you're pretty pro. you're pretty pro anybody doing whatever they feel like, as long as it's not gruesome murder. You're a real chill dude that way.
Sorry, Lamau, you know how it is, being real popular. Constant notifications on the Discord, man. Sorry.
Fuck up.
I mean, yeah, right, same, Lamau. I'm not trying to judge or whatever, but you'll see what I mean. Just scroll down, bro.
You scroll past the first 2 pages. Most of these seem to be about some band you've never heard of. And then almost at the end, you find... Oh, damn. This appears to be a fanfic about Sarava. You don't click, though. You kind of get the idea from the tags. Well, Sarava is a big deal, after all. I guess it makes sense that people would include them in their fantasies. You know, in a friend way.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying now, though? I mean, live your dreams, right, Lamau? Any guy on the internet can write whatever he wants about me, but, like, I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
Just a heads up, you know.
You get how that could be a little awkward. You tell Sarava you will be careful of your infant internet fame. Although you doubt anyone will ever write anything about you, who'd want to read about your dumb fuck exploits?
Yeah, Lamau. Come over whenever. I'll smoke you up, man.
Great! More bug ass!
Hold on, sorry.
You end your call with Sarava and navigate back over to Zibby's fanfiction account. You pick one of the ones that's not about Sarava. One of the teen-rated ones.
There's gotta be one here somewhere. There's 600 of these things. One of them has to be rated at least teen.
How does he have the time? You don't have anything against erotica, but maybe you'll just save it for later.
You know, yeah.
You don't know any of these characters, and the context is doubly indecipherable. The troll music business. But if this really is Zibby's writing, he's pretty good. You have such talented friends.
Oh, God.
Hey!
Sorry, I talked to dogs.
This is the point where you, like, fumble with your phone and it lands on the floor and he sees that you're reading his fan fictions.
What? Shit! Zibby sneaks up you from behind. You quickly lock your phone, but apparently not quickly enough.
Fuck!
You, I tell me what for.
Of course, your friend.
Yeah! Friends don't go digging through each other's shit!
Well, you
I
kind
mean,
of posted
on the
your shit
internet?
online. Yeah.
It's like, you know.
I would have just showed you my fix if you just didn't give me the taste.
You tell me you absolutely did not go looking for it. Sarava gave it to you when they called you up just now. Zibby's face closes down. Is it just you, or has the sound of the bees gotten louder?
You know, in any context, the phrase, "is it just you or has the sound of the bees gotten louder?" is terrifying.
Yeah.
Nicholas Cage.
Not the bees!
Oh, right. So your cool friends the rabbit told you. I see how he is.
No, Sarava's not that cool. They just called you. You just answered the phone.
No, it's fine. I totally get it. Hey, even coming all this way out here, I'm still not a priority.
Dude, you were busy!
Oh
I took
my
a call while you were busy!
God.
What the fuck,
Wait.
man?
Sorry, he was busy.
He was B, Z.
I'm totally used to it.
Oh, shut up.
You into rabbit?
Ugh.
What, you mid-spites?
Why, you could fucking write a fan fiction about it?
You do it?
You're absolutely not made spritz with Sarava. You're not made spritz with anyone, as far as you know. Fuck, having so many friends is exhausting.
What? Dude, why did you invite us out here?
You're so afraid, and you're so popular, everyone just makes time with you.
CBD is crying and not trying to hide it.
It's
Very sad and extremely awkward. You feel terrible and also kind of like a dickhead.
You are.
You're always doing all this complaining about your lot in life. And to tell you the truth, you've actually got a lot going for you. You have all these amazing friends who go out of their way to check up on you and ask when you want to hang out. Of course, all the complaining is just in your internal monologue. It's not like anybody can hear your thoughts. Thank God for that. You'd want to keep that private.
Well, I'm so glad that you and Sarava have each other.
I'm so glad that
You
we
tried.
have subtitles.
What?
Oh, I was saying I'm so glad we have subtitles.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
You try and tell ZBD that you were absolutely not making fun of him. You were just curious about all of his hobbies and interests. You absolutely want to read his fan fiction. But the kid isn't listening anymore. Fuck. You hope the car has enough gas to get you back to civilization.
Hey, we fucked it up. Oh my
Hey!
god. Oh.
Hey, you what the hell?
So
I like how our car looks.
So I don't want to toss them second from the bottom. We're not
Honestly?
we're not done with them yet, but
I was gonna put him at the bottom.
Let's
worse
see.
than Zebra.
Let's see if
Yeah.
he can bring it back.
Worse than Zebra.
Let's see if he can bring it back.
Okay, all right.
You decide just to let the call go to voicemail. You're busy with a different friend right now. You could just call them back on your drive home. Or not home, but the closest you've got right now.
Fucking fine, whatever, bruh. Just gonna ask you if you wanted to chill, but fucking whatever, beep.
It will give you something to do besides sleep. You mess around on your phone for a little bit, filling out your profile on your chitter. Alien Invasion of One. Just here, I guess. That's honestly the best you can come up with. You aren't quite sure how your age would translate into troll years. Sweeps? But yeah, you don't bother with that.
Wait. Was
What?
that the profile that we just made?
Yeah, we
Alien,
just made out that was our chitter
Alien
profile.
Invasion of
Of
One.
One.
That's fun.
We're
I like
here,
that.
I guess. I love that. Honestly, really good.
We're an RP Twitter now.
You've already gained some more followers. Sarava retweeted your tweet, your intro tweet, or chirp, whatever. Thanks, Sarava.
Aw.
ZBD comes back in with a tray of snacks and I love snacks! And 2 glasses of something bright red that you hope isn't Fago. Or blood! But that goes without saying at this point.
Also, it's kind of funny that Sarava just called us. We ignored him, which is obvious since we just made a chitter post, and then he reblogged it.
Everyone's so needy.
Hey, who are you talking to? I heard your palm house go off.
Wow, okay. Dude.
So creepy! Stop!
fucking...
Stop. You tell him to stop! You tell him that you weren't talking to anybody. Because he doesn't need to know, and it's weird. You let the call go to voicemail. Do you really think you're the kind of person who would take a call from someone else while you're trying to have a hang sesh? Heck no.
Oh, you didn't have to do that. I was so heavy.
so obviously pleased. Zibby says that, but he's obviously incredibly happy that you did. He sets the tray down and hops up onto the couch next to you.
So, what do you want to do? I have a bunch of really cool stuff that we can check out, but I don't want to make you just do whatever I wanted. We barely know each other. Hi.
You tell him that whatever he wants to do is fine with you. You aren't picky in any sense of the word. Also, there are snacks. Zibby seems a little at sea by your lack of an opinion, but eventually he puts on the first episode of a pirate show. This is nice. It's nice to just chill for a little while. But you barely get through the opening credits before Zibby changes his mind and puts on a show about space pirates instead. And then he gives up on that too. He keeps looking at you for input, but the extent of your experience with troll pop culture is Ramel's knockoffs and that one shitty romance flick Palapa took you to see.
Hold on, I just met this Teal Blood. He probably has some good recommendations for what we should watch.
Yeah, let's just go hang out with Togeery.
You are not informed enough to have an opinion. You are seriously down for whatever. Zibby does the same thing with video games for a while, becoming increasingly more distressed.
Dude, chill. Fucking chill.
You feel deep empathy at his plight, but also mild annoyance. Just mild. Not any more than mild. You understand this unreasonable fear of beefing it in front of your friends. You feel like that pretty much all of the time.
Okay, so just a heads up, apparently, if you ever want to hang out with Hannah, just know exactly what you want to do immediately.
Yeah, pretty much. You eventually suggest to ZBD that you could just watch the last thing he watched on GrubTube.
Oh, no.
ZBD goes a delicate gray color that you've come to realize is the troll version of a blush.
Or blush.
Oh,
Give me 1 second, I have to fucking destroy my computer crack.
Oh, no, what happened? Throws it out the window.
Bees, destroy it! Okay.
Zebedee?
Oh, I didn't. I thought it was the same line. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. But guys, GrubTube Cube is
Cute.
yeah, kind of personal. No, I don't trust you. If you can't trust randos you meet online and invited to your house, who can you trust, right?
You know, I'm getting such a vibe from this guy.
You feel that way too. You've also felt overwhelming urge to throw yourself into the arms of strangers since you crash landed down here. You tell Zibby that you aren't going to judge him. You don't judge your friends. An overwhelming look of trembling gratitude comes over him, and once again, you feel an uncomfortable pulse of empathy. You are used to being the desperate one. You aren't sure how you feel about this turnabout? All this social power?
Okay.
I'm so scared, you guys. The two of you scroll down through the history on his GrubTube account, and you find yourself choked up by the incredible trust he is showing in you right now, letting someone behind the curtain
You find yourself choked up.
being murdered. There doesn't seem to really be anything worth getting stressed over. No porn or anything. He does have a lot of videos of Sarava, specifically ones where they're actually on camera.
Oh yeah, that's so crazy, Joey. It's so rad you guys are tight. I really want to meet them someday.
He sighs. Then he sighs again, a little louder. You catch on to your part in this bit and tell him that you can probably figure out a way to make that happen. You hope you don't have to follow through on that. Sarava's a busy guy, and you weren't sure they actually let anyone into their hive besides you? But you seem to be the exception to a number of rules. You keep that last part to yourself.
Me?
The rest of the videos in his recent history are about a band called Hatched to Dance. Music videos, interviews, compilations of vlogs. You ask him what all this is.
Oh, you've never heard of H2D? Really?
H2D.
That's so cool in my face! I mean, yeah.
He gets shifty-eyed.
Eh? I mean, whatever, they're right.
Wow.
The music is kind of catchy, and they have a pretty dope group dynamic.
Hey Shane, could you put on streamer mode on?
I'm trying to figure out how to do that right now.
Okay. You're gonna want to hit the gear icon.
I think I got it.
Okay, cool.
You mentioned that all of them seem to be pretty good looking, too.
Really? Oh, hey! You think so?
You point out a guy with tall horns that swoosh into hooks and a lot of white hair that falls into his eyes. This guy is particularly handsome.
What the fuck?
Him? Yeah. I mean, yeah, he's okay. He's really basic.
Wow.
And I am.
No,
No, I am. He shows you some music videos. They have really high production values and extremely elaborate sets. All of the band members sing and dance and get very close to kissing each other.
What the literal fuck?
He's been really nervous about showing you this. His deep dark secret was that he likes music videos. It's being into pretty pop stars some kind of cultural taboo?
Not really, just it's kind of lame. I just really want you to like me.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty fucking obvious. And you don't like him.
Oh
You
my
just
God.
wish he wouldn't say shit like that. It's embarrassing. And also, it reminds you that if you yourself had gone around doing pretty much the same thing, pretending to agree with everything your prospective friends say, lying, and saying you're into things that you aren't. Just all around being a big phony. Circumstances are different for you, though. You're an alien. This is hostile territory. You don't have a hive or a lucis or even horns. So it's way less pathetic for you to be like this than it is for Zibby, right? Deep down, you know you're full of shit. You're just coming up with reasons to excuse behavior in yourself that you condemn in others. You hang your head in shame. Zibby, who is not privy to your internal monologue, looks confused. Is it possible that you're doing the wrong thing in your eternal quest for friends? Could it be that before you can spiral any further into a full-blown existential crisis, you hear a noise from outside that you really, really don't like? Several noises, in fact. A crash, followed by a thump. Followed by a "Get out here, you fucking piece of shit! You thief!"
Ah, fuck.
Oh. Fuck.
Mm.
CBD scrambles around to look over the back of the couch.
What?
You could just make out a shape through the window.
Hey, this is a total wild question. I typically would never ask a potential friend, but did you steal that scuttlebug?
No.
That-
You didn't know how else to get out of here. You did it for him.
You
For
didn't
your-
know else to get out of here.
You didn't, yeah.
Yeah.
You did it for him. For
You forgot a word there.
Nascent friendship.
Cool.
Oh well. Oh, sorry.
Oh, wow! No one's ever stolen a scuttlebuggy from me! Did you forget to take the GPS chip out?
The?
Because, I think you ever say stole it from found it.
Well, send your giant, which I'm going to assume bee mother, out at him to
Bee Lucis.
take care of him.
Bee looses.
Mother. GPS chip. Right. Fuck. That is not an auspicious start to your life of crime. Maybe you aren't quite ready to go it alone yet?
Is a bee lessus a beezus?
Another crash and rattle. It sounds like somebody is taking pieces out of ZBD's hive. You get up and start for the door.
Just eat a hole through the wall. It's probably made of honey.
Hey, Yanda, what are you doing? You can't go out there, they look big! And they sound huge, you get killed!
Right. He's definitely got a point there. But whoever is outside seems intent on demolishing his hive brick by brick, so they're gonna get in eventually anyway. Better if you just go out there now and face the music so at least one of you can get out of this. Zibby stares at you. Weird globby golden tears pool at the corners of his eyes.
You would do that?
No.
For me?
No.
Nobody ever happened to die for me before! Hey! That's so nice!
Yeah. Yeah, you're great. Also, pretty idiotic, considering you're about to go give yourself up to a big angry troll whose car you absolutely stole. Well, it's been fun while it lasted. Actually, it's been mostly terrible. Oh well, goodbye, cruel world.
Wait!
You have one hand on the doorknob when ZBD's shout rings against the walls and ceiling.
No one is touching my Ukraine!
Uh-oh.
Outside, the buzzing rises to a rattling crescendo, so loud that it no longer sounds like animals. It sounds like weather or a fighter jet. The intruder screams. You wince, but you are also overwhelmed by gratitude and excitement. CBD did that for you. The screams stop after a few seconds, and the buzzing gradually recedes. You and ZPD are left staring at the door, and then at each other.
Excuse me, what just happened?
We killed him. We killed him, man.
Is the entire hive of bees his lusus?
Behind
Maybe.
you, Grub Tube is autoplaying an H2D interview. A little ambient crackles from the white electricity you've come to associate with physics wreaths ZBD before that fades too. Psychics. Sorry.
Sorry.
Did he seriously telekinetically gather up a bunch of bees and just throw them?
Wing a bee.
He threw a giant ball of bees at a guy.
Have you ever been so angry you threw a bee?
Yeah. I have.
Yeah.
I call it my intruder be gone.
God fucking damn
No, Jay! Why would you do that?
It's a good one. Anyway,
No.
no. That sounds hard and potentially dangerous for the bees. Hey, more just ask them nicely. I'm bad at it though. Sometimes it doesn't work.
Well, it sure worked this time.
Yeah.
CBD nods, then he nods again.
Yeah, it was cool, right?
The two of you venture outside to see what's going on. Nothing is going on. The night is quiet. The car is exactly where you left it, and there's no sign of the bees or the intruder.
That's even more frightening.
They turned him into a beehive. So either they ran away or got stung so many times they dissolved into sludge.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That he got
I hope
attacked
it's
so
the second
thoroughly,
one.
he just fucking fell apart.
Amazing.
He melted.
I love it. Your car now. You feel another pang of conscience, but it's not enough to cover up your ecstatic surge of happiness when you see how chuffed Zebedee is to have set some bees on a guy and gotten you a new car.
Oh god, they're stinging him to death!
Oh yes, they do that. Watch it gets real good after like a
Right.
fight.
Whoa, ow!
No, it's
Whoa.
keeping. Oh, you tell
Kiss
him.
me.
No, you tell him you're grateful. You think about adding that you're proud of him. You don't want to literally make him explode, so you let him hug you instead.
Great.
No, guess
Oh,
this
great.
means you have a scooter buggy now?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Spoils of war.
You want some butterly exploded kernels?
Yeah, we
I
do.
like butter exploded kernel.
Yeah. I make them myself.
Now, when you say you make them yourself,
I look at them real hard and they go pop.
Ugh.
Well, I put the kernels in a pot and explode them.
You tell him that sounds great. He's honestly pretty fun to visit. Minus the sudden attack, you're having a really nice time, and that part was honestly entirely your fault. You should quit putting him. He should quit putting himself down so much and being such a desperate piece of shit.
Yeah.
That line was for you.
You mean that in the nicest way, Pa. I don't. But it's pretty good advice in general. You know, just have floating around out there. I love it.
oh my god.
Ah!
Be friends.
All
Duh.
right.
I'm glad this ended very nicely.
I think
Yeah.
maybe he got knocked up to like third or fourth from the bottom.
I
or something.
will put him. I will remove him from literally the worst and put him second to worst.
Okay,
He
that's fair.
literally impaled a man with several bees to be friends
I
with
don't
us.
care. He
That's
was
a-
so
that's a positive.
needy. He made me want to die.
Yeah, it was a little. The lead up to the friendship was a little.
I
harsh.
ended up hating.
Also, this guy in the center shoe here is just completely transparent.
It is.
Whoops.
That's fine.
Me too.
No, that's not. That's a feature of the shoe.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
One of those like
It's
screen shoes.
invisible.
Yeah,
Got
looks-
it.
It's like a camellia shoe. Chameleon shoe. No, it doesn't really work.
Shoemillion.
Yeah. Well, that was those guys.
That was
Yeah.
them guys.
Those were
Nerds.
Some fucking nerds right there.
Big
They were
fucking
some
nerds.
goddamn.
Hope y'all enjoy
Flappy
the
nerds.
J double feature.
Hey, that picture that showed up where he turned to JoJo in the thing, he didn't actually use that, I don't think.
No, he
No.
didn't actually end up using that or
No.
anything.
He didn't. Ah, that's too bad. Oh well.
Our
You guys want to
first
do an hour of
sea
Hamstack?
dweller?
Hamstack.
Wait, who's the sea dweller?
I don't know. I don't know what they mean by that.
Also, hey, our first sea dweller. First sea dweller? I don't think we got one.
Well-
Did we?
No, that was just.
Well,
Okay.
Triza showed
Oh,
up in the background.
Triza, yeah.
Triza,
I mean,
Triza counts.
Wait.
Oh,
Trisha showed up in the
H2D.
background?
Oh,
one of the-
on some billboards and stuff.
Oh. Okay.
I see what you mean. One of the people in the band had fins. That's what they meant. Or
Oh,
gills,
I see. Cool.
All right. But yeah, as per normal, I have to use the bathroom and grab a drink, so we'll be back in a couple of minutes to do some more Hamstack.
Great, back in
Hey.
5, folks.
Yeah. Let me just go ahead. switch over to the right scene. There we go. 3, 2, 1. And we should be back. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Are we
Hi,
back?
everybody.
Hello.
Excellent.
Do you love the sound of us playing the Homestuck soundtrack over the Hiveswap soundtrack? I too love it.
Everyone is very
shit.
surprised.
Whoops, let me get rid of
We're
that.
still reading Homestuck. Honestly, we've gotten a lot further in Homestuck than I ever thought we would.
Yes, definitely. I did not
Yeah.
think we were. I didn't think
I
there was going to
didn't
be
think-
this many episodes of Friend Sim. Is also
Yeah,
a thing.
yeah, also that.
Yeah.
But I'm down.
I thought we were gonna get like one of each color, and then that was gonna be the end of it.
I am not upset about this.
No,
at
I'm not.
all.
I'm not either. This
No.
is fun. This is very fun.
So, Dave, go get that bookmark.
Please, if you wouldn't mind, sir.
Pretty please, with sugar on top. You return to your room in search of a bookmark. Oh, hey! Finally used for that pointless juice-stained beta that will never serve any purpose, past or future. You drop it on the John in case you're looking for some reading material later.
Hey.
Check on Rose.
All right. Give me a second here.
Pyong.
Oh, wait. Hang on.
Dave, Pester.
Hey. 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 Whoa. Why are you burning your wizard fanfiction?
I'm not. This book contains a genetic code.
Oh, okay. Why are you burning that?
The gods from the furthest ring asked me to.
Is that some dumb wizard thing that you just made up, or is it something to do with tentacle monsters? I can't keep track of what you like anymore.
How did you know I wrote a story about wizards anyway?
John told me. He was like, all snooping all around in your room while you were sleeping. I was like, no, man, don't. It's not cool. And then he was like, haha, dude, check it out. This book is full of wizard slash. And I was like, man, I don't want to think about this. This is a crazy violation of privacy.
This story sounds suspicious.
Do you want me to chew him out? Do you want me to chew him out about it? Because I will. Because that, like, I was so outraged. I don't know where he got off getting like that, you know?
No, I don't actually mind. Too bad I missed him.
I thought I thought you hated wizards. What's the deal with that?
I like wizards. What I don't like is my mother's obsession with feigning interest in them to antagonize me.
Oh man, that's messed up that you think that. She probably digs wizards for real, just like you, and you're blowing shit out of proportion like pretty much always. You and she could probably have been like chatting up how awesome wizards were this whole time, but no, you probably just burning your nut job meow book and to spite her too, meow, aren't you?
Meow,
Sorry,
Aren't
meow.
you?
Sorry, a meow snuck in there. Didn't-
No, I told you. It's one of the gene sequences locked in my subconscious. The gods say it's critical to destroy it.
Oh yeah, I thought that was a joke. When did they say that?
When I was asleep?
You mean when we were dancing and stuff in our dreams?
Yeah. When I flew to your tower, I heard them. They're far above in the dark sky.
I never seen or heard these things in my dreams.
Aren't you often distracted by music and puppets?
Yeah.
Have you ever looked into the sky without your shades?
No, what a ridiculous question.
Maybe you should try it sometime.
4 dots.
You're the prince of the moon.
8 dots.
I'm sure you've been meaning to seek a royal audience.
Exceptional dots.
What do all these dots mean?
Dunno. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'll do that. Get some sky monsters to boss me around. Sounds cool.
Also, Pester.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, I'm not Dave Sprite, sorry.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Reading
this is
command
gonna
is
get.
fine.
This is only gonna get harder.
Yeah.
So really,
Do you guys? Okay.
Huh?
Do you guys want to trade narrations so that we're speaking for our characters? Would that be more convenient and easy to do that, or would it make? Nah, let's not. Let's not. mess up
Plus, at
thing.
this point, I'm kind of digging how we've got it going on.
Okay.
If it gets too much more complicated, I think that that's definitely a viable option, but we'll see when we get there.
Okay.
It's not that bad yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna go read my lines now.
Yeah. Go for it.
Please. Sorry.
Cool. Thanks. No, it's fine. It's so really. So really, why are you burning that?
I just explained this to other Dave. Do I have to explain everything to you twice now?
No, I know. I'm using Dave's spare computer. I saw the whole conversation through his Pester Chum account.
I see. So instead of having to double explain, I merely have to put up with being double spied upon. What a relief.
I just mean, you didn't burn that book in the future. That book was completely pointless.
I know, but now it's not. You appeared to make it relevant by traveling in the past.
So does that mean the sleeping thing worked? You remember the future?
I remember some things.
Okay, cool. So why is the cat code so terrible now?
I don't know, but the gods were pretty emphatic about it.
Well, okay, I guess it's done, but why are you so sure they're right?
Have you ever known them to be wrong?
I guess not, but they sort of freak me out. I mean, listening to gross space mutants all day isn't my idea of an awesome time, especially the ones that sing, oh god.
Is that why you always kept the music turned up?
No, I flip out to ill jams because they kick ass, obviously.
I guess we'll chalk another riddle up into the solved column.
Yeah, case the fuck closed.
Hey, are you talking to future me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm out of the loop again. Between you taking orders from Dream Beast and being birdwing me with, like, future secrets, I'm doing some sort of spectacular fucking jackknife off the loop and getting a wink from and a nod from Barack Obama. I'm coming upstairs.
Okay.
Oh,
Whose face is
man.
that? Jay, whose face is that? What is it?
That's
Ah!
Who the fuck
Chill
is
with
this
Dave's
guy?
Sprite. Dave.
Oh, man.
Oh shit. Team viewer. Thanks. So it was pretty funny how I made a copy of Rose's evil book right before she burned it, and she doesn't know about it, huh?
I know, it's crazy what kind of foresight this guy has. I'm telling you, coincidences like that are unreal. They don't even happen most of the time.
The best thing about how I did it is that it will in no way ever come back to bite us in the ass ever.
Dude, our shit is safe.
So safe.
I'm gonna sleep pretty sound tonight. With that big fucking payload of safety you just got dropped on us, I'm gonna be all hugging my pillow and shit, grinning like a goddamn bear full of honey.
Safer than some Flintstone vitamins in a bottle. Keep twisting, Junior. All you get is clicks.
Asshole thinks it's candy, doesn't even know he just stepped on a security rake and got a face full of fucking safety.
Hell yeah. Anyway, I guess I'll go back down and burn that book.
Alright.
Yeah. I'm gonna go do that right now. Ah, shit! The book's gone. God damn it!
Hey, go back in time and stop the thief.
Whoop 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 whoop.
Shit. Looks like you already tried that. Whoever took those books is pretty cold-blooded, dude. Figure you'll cool it on the time travel program. Do you want to see the Dave corpses start to pile up? Especially if one of them winds up being you. Throw yourself out the window!
Whoop.
Woohoo!
Chuck.
Ditch the oh, I see. Ditch the boy before Jade sees it. That would probably freak her out.
This guy over here, he didn't do nothing. You fucking heard
Yeah.
that right? He didn't do shit.
Sorry, what? Hang on.
Honestly, actually, I've never seen him standing on those until you literally just pointed out.
Oh.
Wow.
This is.
Never noticed.
There's a lot of things to miss in this. I still pick things up. John, hey, I'm gonna need you to press a button on the control panel, buddy.
Whoop.
Also, what control panel is this?
I think
Oh,
this
right,
is
this
my
one.
official third time reading through Homestuck in its theoretical entirety.
I've only ever read it in its theoretical entirety? Oh shit.
Well, it's just saying because our finishing of this is
Yeah.
theoretical.
Yeah. You push one of the nearby buttons. No security here. It activates the upper right monitor. The view is locked onto a particular location on Earth at a particular date and time. Whoever was in the lab appears to have recently calibrated this device. John, examine the monitor. The monitor displays a town on the west coast of the United States. It appears to be your old neighborhood, but there is a factory there you do not recognize. The date is December 1st, 1995, a few months before you were born, and hence...
Fucking Betty Crocker.
Oh shit.
Oh wait, who are those people?
Who knows?
Oh wait, we know them people.
An old woman is escorted by her son on a lovely day. A target has been locked on the gentleman's mother. A meteor overhead looms unnoticed.
Crocker.
They witness the destruction of the facility, collateral damage to a corporation owned by a renowned billionaire explorer. A mystery begins. Press that button.
Intense. What? No. Banana Grana.
You create
Oh my god!
You create a paradox ghost imprint of the woman you recognize to be your grandmother.
Well, that's cool.
The ghost sludge is sucked into a glass tube. John, switch 4. Or actually, John, for these parts, I think it should probably be you, Jay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cool. You switch to a monitor displaying a view of a remote island in the Pacific on December 3rd, 1995. Enhance!
Oh shit! We know that guy.
Also Jay. It's also Jay. A renowned billionaire explorer approaches on his yacht. An old factory lost 2 days prior, but a new shipmate gained. Together, they settle the island and plunder its secrets. A meteor overhead streaks unnoticed, heading towards an unseasonably warm city in the central United States.
I'm very excited about this music.
John,
This is working well.
press the blue button, John.
Boom!
Bleh.
You create a paradox ghost imprint of the man you spotted in the woods with your book. The ghost sludge is collected. Yeah, I'll just say him. Switch 3. You switch to a view of an unseasonably warm city in the central United States on December 4th, 1995. Enhance.
Wom.
Whom.
Hey, wait. We also know that guy.
Hey! An outrageously awesome dude
Yes,
stands
me.
before a crater where his favorite record shop stood 1 day prior.
Fucking gnarly.
He is prepared for the occasion with a small pair of outrageously awesome shades. A meteor overhead races unnoticed, headed to a lake near a laboratory on the east coast of the United States. No aquatic life would survive.
I love Bro. Bro's so cool.
John, press the blue button.
Both.
You create a paradox ghost imprint of the outrageously awesome dude. The sludge is allocated to one of another pair of tubes. Switch 2.
What is happening?
It'll be explained. Okay. Just try to keep up. You switch again to a view of your neighborhood on April 13th, 1996. It's the day of your birth. There is more real estate you do not recognize near the recently devastated baked goods facility. It is a shopping mall that you have never seen before. Zoom in.
Oh, hey. We know that lady too.
Ah. A professional lady and a new mother has traveled from the opposite coast of at the behest of a famous and wealthy scientist to study one of the numerous recent celestial anomalies while he is on expedition. She notices a meteor overhead, on collision course with a quaint family joke shop. A distinguished gentleman notices the lady and comes outside to greet her, oblivious to the threat above. The gentleman's mother remains inside, busying herself with a tall bookshelf, a ladder, and a rather hefty unabridged joke book.
Sassacre!
An old mother lost today, but a new son gained.
Nana.
Aww. Very good music timing. The gentleman discovers a clue. A powerful nose detects perfume. The lady has fled. The mystery deepens. But the monitor has not lost track of the lady. Now, John, press that blue button. Again. Oh, what's happening over here? Parsnip. Parsnip.
Oh shit, son.
You create a paradox ghost imprint of the professional lady. The sludge fills the final tube. Once all the tubes are filled, an automated sequence begins to execute. Four young paradox clones are created. John, there's one more button to push. Ectobiology sure does involve a lot of button pushing. At least it does when you're a junior ectobiologist. Your loyal assistant, Dr. Meowgon, is all over this one.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Dr. Meowgon is 2 eyes and a lot of fat away from being Parsnip.
Who has lodged himself behind my, he's got a bottle cap, hang on. One pair of tubes empties the sludge into the chamber below. The other pair does as well. Another sequence is activated.
No. Wait.
While he's busy, John, scale the echelon.
Perfect, I'm back now.
Okay, cool.
You storm up your echelon to claim the coveted, if difficult to pronounce rung, Ectolobiolo-Babysitter. But I did it fucking anyway. Your ladder is absolutely hemorrhaging with boon dollars. Just what your pork hollow's fat ass needs.
Whoa.
You surpass 1 million boon dollars and trade them all in for a single whopping boon buck. This is, of course, going directly into the college fund for these youngsters. Sure is heavy. Into the hollow it goes.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
man.
no.
No, you're pork hollow.
No.
No.
Oh God, please don't.
Navigating the
Navigating the
veil
veil.
nearby.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Sure. An old man has much to do before he returns to Earth, dies, and gets stuffed by his adopted yet biological daughter/granddaughter, and stuck in front of a fireplace. Taking priority at the moment is shipping 2 passengers long overdue for a reunion. He's got his fucking face emblazoned on the side of the
I
ship.
love it. And the barrels on the back look like gun muskets.
Oh, hey, we know these people. Oh.
John's mama?
Not quite.
Not
They
quite.
seem to be working on it.
They're friends. They're friends.
You just saw John get born. He hit a factory, or he hit a store. John, Preston, are you kidding me?
Wait. What?
It'll be
The
explained.
meteor was John?
It'll
Yeah,
be
that was
explained.
John.
It'll be explained. CG Troll John. Whoop. Once
See, this
there we go.
is the case in point.
What point?
The point I was just making about the ultimate riddle, you blithering, feculent shithole. Okay, that's your cue to laugh at me some more, I guess, because you seem to really get off whenever I flame you. Humans are deranged.
Oh man, I was just getting closer to the conversations. Where you're trolling me harder. Oh yeah, that must be, yeah. This is pretty exciting. I can't wait to see what you're gonna got up your sleeve.
You see what I mean? Fuck you about that.
No.
Jesus.
Anyway, you weren't making a point about the ultimate riddle, dude.
Yes, I was, and now I'm losing my train of thought, dipshit.
Nope, we've never talked about it yet.
Oh, hell, that's right. Damn it. I guess this is just gonna be confusing.
Oh, you're just starting to figure that out now?
See, I kind of painted myself into a corner. I started trolling you at the end, just before the rips. And then I jumped back a little. And now, I guess I become railroaded into working backwards here. Unless I want to do some sort of dumb, schizophrenic hopping around like the others.
Oh, God! I know! You've already told me like 1,000,000 times! That's a
Have?
Yep!
Oh, wow, I can't wait for all these amazing conversations to take place. It's going to be like that human vacation with the giant red chimney asshole up in here. You know, the one where a bunch of moany nooksuckers sing in a little pine tree, I think.
Man, I've gotta say I'm a little disappointed by this massive trolling you were bragging about.
I was bragging? Why would I bother with that sort of pedantic human horse shit? Maybe you should consider that I was bragging to get your hopes up in the future. Only to let you down, and thus troll you masterfully in that respect.
Maybe, but that'd be pretty weak too.
Your brittle, human calcium-based skull is what is weak. And if you and I were in the proximity of a blunt instrument, I wouldn't have much trouble proving it.
Whatever. So, what was the case in point you were making anyway?
I was scrolling back and noticed that you were in the veil.
Whoa, I am?
Yeah, dum-dum, you're tumbling around on the big goddamn meteor, and you just created younger versions of yourselves and your guardians. Probably by mucking around with that thing like a doofus.
Wait, these are baby versions of us?
So clueless. What did you think you were doing there anyway?
Well, I saw footage of my Nana and some other people who I am pretty sure were like Jade's grandpa and Rosa's mom and stuff from a long time ago. And then there were all those like little guys scurrying around. So, are they like cloned copies of us?
I lost my track of. Whoops.
No, they're literally you and your guardians, Paradox clones.
Huh? What do you mean they're literally us? Did they go back in time?
Yeah, obviously. Great guess, Brain Hero. But technically, they aren't even sent back in time because, with respect to the medium, your universe's timelining is meaningless. Seriously, why would it give a crap about Earth's past or future or whatever? From its perspective, it's just a bunch of points to choose from. Just like your chronology is from our perspective. But I guess that's a bunch of semantics. With respect to your personal chronology, yeah, they go back in time. A Paradox clone is, by definition, a correctly cloned duplicate that will inevitably go back in time and become the original target that was cloned. If it's a malformed clone, then it's just a meaningless mutant that has no bearing on the stable loop continuum. Person, are you joking? I'm so sorry. I don't see any tentacles or... I don't see any tentacles or extra eyeballs or warped bone bulges, so those gross little things there are all you guys, waiting to go to Earth and grow up and become the insipid bunch of grub-fisted douchebags you all are now. And this is the point I was trying to make about the ultimate riddle.
What is this riddle anyway? I mean, I can guess. I'm pretty good at riddles.
Ha! Think again, ignoramus. It's not even all that great, or even much of a riddle at all. In the course of your adventure, you would have encountered all these fragments of like weird poems and shit. You find them all along your quest, with clues and stuff buried in them to help you solve puzzles and move huge stone columns and make staircases appear, and lots of nonsense like that, you know? And it's all masked in this flowery sort of frothy poetic jackassery that nobody really cares about. And I sure as hell don't care about spoiling it for you. But what all these lofty symbolic illusions boil down to is that some grander statement about what you're seeing here. That you were always the key to seeding your own existence through this game, and any hope that it could have played out differently, or that you could have avoided this whole mess, was always just a ruse.
A distraction, perhaps?
What?
Never mind.
Because if you didn't go down this way, then how were you even born? Get it? Which is especially pathetic since Paradox Space apparently went to all this trouble to make sure that you have you fail and die. Really, there's nothing more tragic than these null sessions full of kids entering the game and fulfilling some cosmic destiny shit just to get wiped out and leave behind an empty, pointless insiposphere for all eternity. Actually, it's sort of hilarious. Or it would be if it didn't affect me personally. But anyway, there's a lot more to the riddle than just that. Like what we were just talking about the last time we talked. But that's sort of the gist of the themes that it deals with.
Okay. Well, if I run into some salamanders who tell me all about this riddle and get really excited about it, I will try to act surprised. So this is the same kind of thing you went through? Like being your own Paradox clones and creating your own parents and stuff?
Yeah.
How did that even work with 12 of you?
It was really fucking complicated, and I'm not gonna get into it. Our family structures are already way more complicated than yours without even getting spooky time slime involved. Basically, we have nothing in common whatsoever, except maybe this. I was the guy in your position to make all these clones, and frankly, it all kind of freaked me the hell out.
Huh. Yeah, I guess now that you mention it, I'm finding it a little strange.
Oh, only just now. Fuck you. You're fast. I thought that. I hope you got mad boombucks to pay off all those speeding tickets.
But no. I mean, the ghost stuff and the paradoxes are one thing, of course, but it's something else. It's just, this is really weird.
What's so weird about it?
Well, normally humans hatch from like these slimy pods and then wriggle out as pink larvae.
Oh, really? Huh. Maybe we have more in common than I thought. Maybe those really are mutant clones and they aren't going back to seed your planet?
Okay?
Hell, I'm confused now. Not that I give a shit about you and your pointless, awful lives.
Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you go back to me in a few minutes? I mean, like a few minutes of my time, not yours. And all of these little pink monkeys are getting getting way out of line, and I have to tend to them. If you message me in a couple minutes, we can continue this conversation in a sane, linear fashion for a change.
Okay.
And then after that, you can keep going backwards, and then make fun of me, riding my little red rocket. You can tell me that I look like a silly little Paradox clone fresh out of my slime tube, and that this is all gonna be a big nursery time recess jamboree. That would burn me good.
Okay, that is pretty good. But I can't use it because you said it, and then later, i.e. right now, you would get the satisfaction of knowing that you were the one to come up with that burn. See? You're dealing with a pro. You can't out-troll me, so just forget about it and stop trying. I fucking got him. Nice. John, you better tend to those little pink monkeys, dude.
This is me.
They're scrambling all over the place. Scrambling. They appear to be preoccupied by some of the objects littered around the lab. At least it's keeping them busy.
Oh man.
Okay, now get trolled again. You got it.
That baby's got guns!
Somebody take away that baby's guns.
But you.
No.
Okay, it's a few minutes later. Look how sane and linear we're being.
Yeah!
Okay, awesome. Now fuck you and goodbye.
Oh, wait!
Why?
I was just wondering at all
No,
these, looking at all
no.
these rascals, and I was wondering how they go back in time because us and stuff. Does it have something to do with the reckoning?
Man, I don't know what you just said, but how do you know about that?
You told me. We had this great dare going to see who could be the least helpful and informative, and you totally lost, dude. You were hella helpful.
I was obviously just spiting your stupid, pointless human dare. What is a dare anyway? It's nothing. Someone says you do something, and then, oh, laugh. You lose if you don't do it. That isn't even anything that deserves a word. We don't even have a word for dare in our language. The closest approximation would be worthless fucking bullshit waste of my time for silly little children.
Oh, wow. Is that the title of a movie, too?
Yes, it's the title of every dumb movie you've ever liked.
That isn't even true. It doesn't make sense.
Anyway, how could we have made the dare if I'm moving backwards in your timeline? You would dare me to do something, and then I would do it next time, but then you wouldn't even remember the dare because we didn't make it yet. That's what isn't true and doesn't make sense, you damn bag of puke.
Oh. Well, yeah, the dare never happened. I was joking around and made that up to give you a hard time.
You have sounding stupid down to such a science. Where is your lab coat and test tubes, Dr. Brain Professor?
I am wearing a lab coat, sort of.
You look like an elf.
That's bullshit!
You look like you should be blowing into a funny little shell and limbering up for a silly cookie dance.
Do you even have elves?
Yes, let's compare which fantasy creatures that don't exist we both do or don't have. What a great fucking idea, John!
What?
You asked about the reckoning, so why don't we talk about that instead of all these pretty much terrible things?
Okay.
Yeah, so when the reckoning starts happening, all these Paradox clones get shipped off to meteors, flung through sky and defense portals, and then get sent back to Earth. End of story, I guess. Bye.
Wait! No, that means we're all sort of like Superman?
Yeah, I guess.
Cool.
You all trace your mythological footsteps of your beloved human Superman, who's really just a muscular Caucasian alien. It's hilarious how humans worship him as a pinnacle of human heroism and virtue, but he isn't even human. Actually, it's incredibly pathetic, but also in a way kind of admirable, because it means deep down you all must realize who your daddy is. We are bitches.
Yeah. Superman's pretty cool, I guess. Do you know Nicolas Cage was almost going to play Superman one time?
Oh, my throbbing flam lobe, who gives a perfect fuck about that, John Egbert? You have assassinated my patience. Adios, loser.
Wait! Oh my god. Get back to me in a couple minutes, okay?
Thank you.
2 times facepalm combo! AR? Shred?
You are ripping up so many hellacious. Wait, no. You are ripping up so many hellacious shreds. This fierce, shitty biznasty is getting so deliriously rude blazing it. Oh, UK, you lost the handle on that sentence. Oh my god, is that what you think it is? That thing is so completely illegal. How could this atrocity be floating out here unnoticed all this time? You're gonna have to throw whatever is responsible into the slammer. You always called you the slammer when you were extra angry at crimes.
At crimes.
Because crimes are illegal.
Damn it.
Hiveswap was Jay talking, but this part is just Ark.
Yeah.
There's a large elevator platform ahead. I'll go down it.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Alright, it's another one of them seed things.
Below there is a dark, cavernous room. Near the platform is a time capsule. It has deployed a seed and waits for something to be deposited and
That's
for
what they
the
always
clock
say.
to be set. It is all harmless enough. Still no sign of any perpetrators. I'll search the premises for them. Deeper into the darkness of the room, there is some complicated lab equipment. Again, nothing particularly unusual for this jurisdiction. Examine equipment.
Oh hey, it's Tiny Babby. It's Tiny Babby fucking 108 years ago.
It is. There's a large monitor. Displayed on it is a small human girl in a fancy house. The date is April 21st, 1910. 8 days prior, the orphan girl was taken in by an aristocratic southern colonel and legendary humorist. He received the young lady from a crater where a bakery once stood, operated by the man's wife, a notable baked good baroness.
Her uncle was Mark Twain?
Yep.
Yeah.
Kaboom!
That's it. You solved it.
There is an explosion in the colonel's backyard.
Land sakes alive, we're cooking with petrol now.
Bye, how's it food, boy?
Oh. Oh no.
Aw. The colonel and his new granddaughter investigate. The impact site is where a doghouse stood moments ago. It was the magnificent abode of the man's beloved pet, Haley. He takes a belt from the old julep flask. He'd sooner perish himself than lose that dear animal.
Bang!
People would think reports of the man's death were greatly exaggerated, but they weren't.
But, why?
This is exactly why babies should not be allowed to dual-wield flintlock pistols. It is exceptionally illegal.
Oh well, now we just got a pair of babies and a pair of guns.
Baby guns.
An old colonel lost, but a new brother gained.
Whoop.
Ah, there's Haley. The youngsters adore their new guardian. Good dog, best friend. The young boy is different. The young boy has difficulty pronouncing the name though. Sounds more like Harley when he says it.
Ooh.
Hey, fast forward.
Whoop.
13 years later, the boy develops a taste for adventure. He and his guardian bid farewell. His sister is sad. She will be left all alone with the wicked pastry baroness. She can handle it, he tells her. He believes in her.
Bye, mysterious child.
This all seems pointless to you, and immaterial to the crime which has been committed. Though you do find it odd that the purifier target has been fixed over that especially stupid-looking animal. You hear the elevator platform. Someone is coming.
Bing. Motherfucking son of a Jesus fucking Christ. Fucking.
It is a high-ranking agent from your kingdom. Could he be the man behind this crime? Could his intent be mutinous? You know the agent had to be far too dangerous to take into custody. You hide behind some equipment and observe. He appears to be holding some notebooks. Also what appears to be a pair of juice-stained envelopes.
Ain't gonna need
Only
this
one
fucking shit.
Yeah. Only one of the books is useful to him. The envelopes are useless, and he couldn't make it through more than one paragraph of the other book. Some weird thing about wizards.
What?
He discards them. The spare notebook lands on the floor. The envelopes land in the seed.
Womp.
The time capsule stores the seed, and on account of some default setting, is programmed to bloom several 100 million years from now. The capsule then readies a new seed. The agent approaches another device near the large monitor. John, get trolled by CG in a sane and linear manner.
Lane and Senior.
Nothing about this is sane and linear. What the fuck?
I'm getting
Okay.
a little lightheaded here, John. You better keep it quick.
Alright, fine.
Okay, I got back to you. Are you happy?
I'm just sure, I guess.
You don't even know it yet, but you're about to start passing out bunnies like they're cheap cigars, and it's going to be an embarrassing display.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly, numbskull. Let's just have our chat, then it can naturally occur to you to be an idiot in the due course of time.
Oh, okay. I was sort of mulling it over while you were, looking at all these babies with guns and sitting on ponies and things, and, how the reckoning takes them back, and how you said the reckoning starts sooner?
Yeah.
Are you sure it has to start so soon? Can we delay it?
It starts in a few minutes, stupid. See that that countdown clock over there? You aren't delaying anything.
Oh, dang. I guess I better get off this, meteor then.
Well, I mean, it doesn't happen all at once. First some smaller meteors go, then bigger ones. Spread out over like 24 hours or so. It's supposed to be like go time when it starts. Like it's time to hurry up and stop fucking around and kill the boss, get it? The rock you're on doesn't blast off right away. Too bad, because it would have spared you from making a fool of yourself in a couple minutes. And more importantly, spared me from having to watch.
Okay. Well, you keep saying how doomed we are and how this bad stuff happens sooner, but you never say why. What happens in our game that's different from yours that makes things go so badly?
Jack Noir.
Dun, 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 dun.
Sounds like a board game. Oh, who is Jack Noir?
He's an agent of Durst who flipped out and rose to power. He killed your Black Queen and King, and now he's in charge.
So you didn't have him in your game?
No, we did, but he was harmless. Actually, he was an ally, sort of. He settled a grudge against the Queen by helping us dethrone and exile her. And then he wound up exiled himself and sort of kept helping us through a command terminal on our old planet. He's kind of a huge asshole, though, but because he took the Queen out of the picture, when we got to Skya, we only had one monarch to deal with instead of two. Of course, it was a nasty, giant, 12 times prototyped Black King that took forever to kill, just barely in time before the media came, but still.
I think I see. So, after he got exiled and all that, he came here into our game and caused all the trouble?
No. God. Egbert, you are thicker
Yeah.
than that hideous joke book that you waddle around with. Try to think more abstractly. Think about video games. What's an Earth game that you like to play? Name one, just anyone.
Crash Bandicoots and TNT.
Okay, I don't know what that is, and I have a feeling that he's not with it, but that's fine. It's not the point. So, let's say that you play your Bandicoot and I play my Bandicoot. They are essentially the same Bandicoot, same appearance and design and behaviors, but they are still completely separate Bandicoots on separate screens. So we both have our own ass Bandicoots to ourselves, the same but different. Our Jacks are the same but different too. Same guy, different circumstances and outcomes. Our Jack trumped the Queen but got no further. Your Jack got the best of both of them and is now something higher than a queen or a king.
Like an ace?
Sure, okay.
Okay, I think I get it. But how did he do that? What was different about what we did versus what you did?
Frankly, I have no idea what the original thing that tipped the scale was. It is under investigation. But it doesn't really matter. The worst is yet to come for you.
Oh no! What's the worst thing?
I already told you.
Oh, hey, sorry, hold on. This little lady is bugging me about something.
Yeah, you might as well get on with it and give her the lousy rabbit already.
Oh! Oh, man, I just had the best idea. This is so perfect. A blonde mother and daughter together. This is totally perfect.
Perfect for what? Flexing your formidable mental handicap like a fucking heavyweight for the next several minutes? Oh, wait, let me check. Yeah, answer's yes.
Is it like that scene in Con Air? I'll give her the bunny, and then I am Nick Cage, fresh out of the slammer.
Fuck.
Yes.
I wish I had a filthy white beater on. Oh, well.
Just
Just
mute the music, will you please?
I wanna know.
You ready, Jay?
I don't know
Are
if...
you ready, Jay? Are you ready?
Should I watch these movies?
We should all watch these movies together. At least Con Air.
What is happening?
What kind of life would that be?
I just...
Shit, no,
What?
no.
What? What?
Oh, wait. Here it comes.
Take the money! Hard Rock Smash? Oh no!
This is stupid.
Yeah, right!
Take us there, Casey.
I live without you. I wanna know. How do I live?
What's going on here? You good at the bunnies yet?
Don't move or the bunny gets it.
Here comes the guitar solo.
Yeah. Yeah. How am I doing? Just call me Johnny Cage.
Here.
John, I hate you for making me watch this. I do hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Oh my god, I hate you so much, John.
Baby, it would take away
right.
everything good in my life.
I would like to take that wonderful clip and use it as an example of my confusion from the rest of this entire story so far.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, Jay, let me
Okay.
ask you, how did you feel about Act 4?
It's not over. Well,
Damn it, Ark! You broke the
Says
fucking
Act 4!
It'll actually be a few more
God
pages.
damn it!
Fucking Ark blowing up my spot.
You ruined it.
I did ruin it. You're right. I'm sorry. Oh shit, my
You
head.
didn't
got
get
blood.
killed by GC.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Dave,
Hmm.
what's it smell like?
Am I just gonna voice every single character from now on? Let's do
You've
it.
got
What?
every character, Dave.
What?
Your blood.
Fuck off.
Dave, give it a little taste for me. Tell me what human blood tastes like. I've been so curious.
You're the annoying blind one, aren't you?
Yep.
David told me about you.
God, too many Daves. It's like this big asshole and cool guy party, but someone forgot to invite all the cool guys.
Man, I'm telling you, burns like that are unreal. Where do you even get a burn like that? That's sick.
I bet you can't wait to be a useless piece of shit all day and fall down all these burns.
No, you messed that up.
Dave! Is this you?
Hang on, I gotta check this shit up. Fuck, yes it is. Yes it is. Shit. Can't let her know. Did you try to draw shades on his face and miss? What is even the point? He is already wearing shades.
It's so perfect! That is so you!
This is moronic.
Dave, tell me what your blood smells like, or I'll make another one. And I know these hurt your feelings.
I don't know what it smells like or tastes like, but I sure as hell know what it looks like. Like a fucking symphony on my retinas. Shit is beautiful like a little vermilion picnic on my hands. Every day I open my eyes and I find poetry in even the simplest things. Just one of those little joys in life you take for granted, you know? This miraculous gift of wisdom.
It's such a dick thing to say.
Dave, check it out. I figured it out. This one's gotta be you.
Hang on. Oh, fucking goddamn it. Fucking goddamn it. I could give myself a hernia trying to be as big of a douche as that guy. I could try, but I would wind up like a motorcycle stunt gone horribly wrong. My broken body would flop and tumble around like a rag doll.
Oh my god.
And yet, as much as that guy's the tooliest dude I could ever hope to meet, and he and I would still get along famously, because we can both see. Just him and me having a sea party, like a couple of eagle-eyes bros seeing up into the wee hours.
Dave, can I come to your sea party?
I guess, Toko, but you have to be careful not to stumble around bumping into all the gorgeous masterpieces hanging around everywhere. God, it's so beautiful to look at with my perfect eyesight.
Can I lick the paintings?
Yeah, that's fine. Jade, or wait, that's Jay, actually.
Jade, get trolled by AT. Oh no!
This is the part where Hannah has no lines.
Rose is sure gonna be funny tonight.
Jade, hi. Is your robot nearby? Where you can type because you are asleep.
Oh, yes, it appears so.
Oh, okay. In that case, are you having a pleasant nap?
I guess. I've been pretty busy here. I've had to stay asleep for a long time because John is supposed to wake up soon, but he just won't wake up. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be the one who wakes him, but I don't know what to do. Huh?
Oh, sorry. I was looking to see if I could see him be awake in the future, but I can't see in his dreams or anything.
No. Well, thanks for trying. Anyway.
But but you wake up soon, it looks like. So maybe this means you have success?
I hope so. What am I doing when I wake up?
Oh, goodness. There is so much going on, and there's a lot of trouble that you are in.
Oh, no.
But wait, it comes down to this. Is that you don't have much time anyway. This is your last day before you make the rift. And then I can't see what happens after that anymore, which is okay with me because, to be honest, seeing your whole big confusing future and past is kind of overwhelming.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But it's so complicated, and I don't even know what I should be accomplishing. I think using these gadgets and things and my timeline advantages to play pranks on you.
That sounds like it would be fun. But you guys never even played pranks on me. You're always just kind of mean.
Sorry. I think these idiotic things about trolling is if you use it to troll people, I think you're just as likely to get trolled yourself. Maybe even more badly, which I think is neat going on here, which just between you and me.
Well, I know I haven't trolled you guys. Or not yet.
No. But you sort of are. My friend is going crazy. He wants to talk to you. He left you a message a long time ago in your timeline to talk to him when your robot blows up.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. Does it really blow up, or was that another trick?
I don't know. I can't see it blow up in your future. Not on screen. I mean, there are lots of explosions all the time. Anyway, too many explosions.
You could ask me in the future.
Oh, I will ask. Okay. Oh, you said yes. It did blow up. And you talked to him. And, then you said he was actually a pretty nice guy, which I thought was weird.
Is he not a nice guy?
Not really.
Well, maybe he's just been through some tough times. Maybe we should give him the benefit of the doubt? For whatever it's worth, I think you're a pretty nice guy, too.
Okay, thank you.
Also, you seem to be the only one who ever thinks to talk to me while I'm asleep. Why is that?
Oh, I guess that it makes sense because you have a robot to let you say things that happen on Prospit. And I'm curious because the only time I ever had fun playing this game was when I was asleep. But now that all your dream selves are dead...
Sad face.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Dream selves can die?
Yeah.
I never knew that, or even thought about it. I guess it makes sense, though.
Yeah. So enjoy your nap while it lasts. Bye. Yay.
Rose, get trolled by GA. He's just, like, thinking about being on Prospit. That's all.
Oh,
Such
okay.
a happy boy.
Not to cut off just before you got your first line in like forever.
No!
But that's
I was so excited!
How about one more then? Show Fester Log.
Yeah!
Hello again. Are we friends yet at this point in time? I would speculate that if we are not by now, then it is probably not to be.
Pardon?
Furthermore, which Rose have you chosen to be this time? The stupid Rose or the smart Rose?
I'm a little busy.
It sounds like you are attempting to be the smart Rose this time. Please take note of the subtle scorn underlying the selection of the word attempting. Smart Rose should get a kick out of that. Smart Rose is all about subtle scorn, isn't she?
That sounds about right.
Whereas Dumb Rose doesn't capitalize letters even when discussing the proper names of human monsters in Earth cinema. I think you should establish a greater commitment to a single role-playing scenario.
Of course. Of flippin' course. Hold
Why
on.
does that always happen
Give
around
me-
10?
Because it lasts for 3 hours exactly.
Yeah, give me one swift...
Couldn't have been 3 hours and like 5 minutes, huh?
Nope. Give me
Nope.
one swift second here.
Why does it last for 3 hours?
Because it's TeamViewer.
Because TeamViewer sucks.
Because we're hoping the TeamViewer gets outmoded.
I'm
soon.
sorry, I should have let you end the stream when you wanted to, but I wanted some
It's
lines.
Oh, I
okay.
And I really like conversations between Rose and Canaria.
Just, you mean Grim Alexatrix.
Yeah. That
Okay.
one.
Alright.
At the top.
Oh, honestly, I was looking forward to playing along and reading your dumb Rose script for our next conversation, but it turned out there was a perfectly logical explanation for it all. Imagine my disappointment. Well, I imagine yours once you finally catch on.
I suddenly don't understand anything. What are you talking about?
I'd love to explain it all in detail and cause some sort of time paradox. But you see, and this revelation may be as startling as any, I'm a little busy!
I believe I understand. It was I who did something to provoke your scorn in a previous conversation. one which I have not had yet.
Yes, that is definitely a conclusion you have just now drawn. The only thing left to do is write out the next several conversations while you maintain that understanding and while I maintain the chilly facade you have grown to so enjoy from Smart Rose, which shouldn't be too difficult because, have I mentioned, I'm busy. Goodbye.
Fine.
Jeez.
All right, yeah, Rose is busy killing things, as you can see here. But anyway, that's gonna be it for tonight. I'm glad that Hannah actually got to read some stuff.
Hey!
Well, she was the narrator for that one part.
That's true, yeah.
That was a lot of talking.
I'm a lady.
Yeah, true. Good stream.
Yeah, everybody, thank you all for
Yeah.
coming out, having some more ham steak and Fran Swamp. We'll
Fran
probably get back to this next Friday when they release more. Yeah, so
Yeah.
see you guys all the next time we do some kind of stream thing. Bye!
Bye!